Well, hello there. Welcome back to another RSG Saturday night stream. It's time to have fun and cut loose and play the game and do all kinds of fun stuff. And I've compiled some of my favoriteest peeps to join me on this epic journey. We got a lot in store for you tonight. We're going to do the Rose event. We're going to do the Holo event. We're going to do the whatever the Duke event thing is. We'll do some GW. We'll hang out. We'll drink a little bit. Just to let people know. And someone's got their mic background noise. Swear to Jesus, what in the... Is that you, Lady Ondane, doing that? Who's that?
No! Stop
It was me, but I thought it was on mute.
T-Money!
I was so careful to put myself on mute.
I love how he blames me immediately.
Well, you're always speaking Russian and stuff. I mean, I never know with you. I mean...
I'm here just to keep you guessing.
I mean, I'm not saying, but I am just saying. So...
I'm not doing that.
All right, so okay, let's get into the mechanisms of it all. All right.
It was a very smooth start until then, though.
Yeah, it was. I was on a roll.
Really good.
You know,
we'll edit that part out.
No, we don't. It's live. I mean, it's just like Saturday Night Live. It's live. I can't do anything about it. But welcome everybody to another great RSG Saturday night stream. I'm of course Ranger 1999. Welcome everybody. It's been a great day. It's a great day for the world and for Canada. And speaking of Canada, joining me now is, of course, you heard in the background, the great T-Money from the Nerf Herders. The League of Extraordinary Nerf Herders. T-Money, what's going on?
Hey, it's a great night.
How are things in the frozen tundra of Canada?
Frickin' frozen still. I don't know why I live here. I used to live in Bermuda, for goodness sakes. So it's a little sad.
It's all the same.
I'm an outdoors girl when it's like nice and mild on the coast, but when it snows, I feel like I'm gonna die if I go outside. So it's you know, it's tough like 11 months for me here in Alberta.
Yeah, that's true. Also joining us is Lady Ondane. She is y'all. What's going on, Lady Ondane?
Hi guys. Oh, same old.
You know. Also joining us, you got our boy Grim. Grim's hanging out with us again. What's up, homie?
How's it going? Pretty darn good.
I bet. And then we also got Mr. Penny Pinch is joining us tonight. What's going on, G? Mr. Penny Pinch? Are you on
Maybe I
mute?
muted his mic instead of mine.
Did you mute your mic?
How did you mute his mic?
Mr. Penny Pinch? Hola, como Esther? Okay, he's not there. We'll see if he comes back. And then also joining us is Kieran from hangs out on the Star Wars Galaxy Heroes Mad Dad channel. And I thought I'd have him on. He's a newbie, kind of a new player to the game. He's coming from the new player perspective, so I thought we'd have him on. What's going on? What's going on, Kay?
Hey, man, I made it to 80. I'm not too new anymore.
Oh, you've progressed.
Ooh.
Hey, can you hear me?
Well, like 20 minutes ago, I hit 80, so I don't know if that counts.
It does. By the way, hi Kieran. I haven't talked to you since we did that stream with the
what's up,
Mad Dad Night.
Yeah, I miss you. I miss you so much.
Aww.
Can you hear me now, Ranger?
Yes, Mr.
Oh,
Penny Pinch. Hey, there he is. What's
I'm
going
here,
on,
my bad.
P?
I don't know what's going on.
What's going on with you?
Same old, you know. Working, playing this damn game.
That's right. That's what we do. That's what our lives revolve around. Okay. So tonight, what we're gonna do the events. I'm gonna start off with doing the events. Should have maybe Tiz coming on. Her little one's sick, so unfortunately she may not be able to come on. Unfortunately, but that's understandable. Loki should be on, but I don't know if he will or not. He might be winning wonderful prizes and stuff in Vegas. I am drinking, so. Just let everybody know, if you could like and subscribe the video, subscribe to the channel. If you'd like to donate, we got the super chat function on the bottom. If you donate, we will drink. I am drinking tonight. I'm kind of pacing myself because I do have to do a video. Remember, 2 hours tonight is all we're streaming for because I'm doing a video with Cubs after this. Okay, so only 2 hours. I don't have anybody scooping questions right now. Anybody wants to volunteer for that, you can. If not, then T-Money, you want to do that? Are you sober now?
Yeah, I started. I've posted one already.
All right, once we get rocking and rolling, you can start popping, throwing questions and stuff, and then we'll start getting to them. Word. Okay. And then we also, if you like to sponsor us, you can. You get the cool emojis. You get VIP status. If you donate $20 or more, you get the VIP status. You get all those bells and whistles and everything. Remember, guys, we got the podcast thing going now. So if you want to download and listen to us offline, you can. If you would like, you've got the store open. We got sweatshirts. We got all kinds of merchandise. We got popping in there. So all kinds of good stuff happening for the RSG crew. We got the Dr. Finn Medicine Woman working on the new player guide that we did all those streams. He's combined into one, so that should be done here hopefully in the next day or two, and that will be out to you guys. We're also going to be doing the second part of the Territory War team rosters that you guys can look at, and hopefully that helps you out with your Territory Wars. So we got a lot of stuff going on in the pipe. So with that being said, I'd like to take a moment of silence because we're not getting Revan. I brought this up earlier, but we're not getting Revan, guys.
I told you so.
Grim, you can just be quiet for the rest.
Grim, shut up.
You're a bad man, Grim. You're a very bad man.
Very sad day in the game.
You know.
Ugh, this beer is
But
horrible.
that's okay.
What? He's on his European tour. What do you expect?
Well, I mean, yeah, he's with Europe during the Monsters of Rock thing, I guess. So, but yeah, so a moment of silence. Okay, we're past it. Let's move on. Let's see who's in the chat. Let me do that. See, we got what else? We got Grim. We got Thane. Cairo, my boy. Darth Revan. Pookie. Hey, Pookie. We got Mad Dad. Hey, Mad Dad, what's going on?
Hey, Mad Dad.
Sith Lord, Lunchbox X, Captain Blackbeard, Har, Thane Kyrell, Darth Hideous, Vito
The usual.
Octo, Fatality 2, JVU 420, Sanely Red, our girl Ouchie Dumpling. Ouchie, you need to come on the stream. I keep inviting you, and I try to get you to come on here, but children, the chitlins are keeping her away.
Ouchie.
I came in your
come
voice chat yesterday, and she was in, or was it today?
Yeah, I
I think it was
talked to you the other
yesterday.
day.
Grim was like,
Ouchie's
"Ouchie's in
amazing. I
voice
love
chat," and
Ouchie.
I ran over, and I was like, "I just am here for Ouchie."
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I was talking to her and Ranger and Finn on Friday, was it?
No, today's
Thursday.
Yeah.
Thursday.
So if you'd like to come on out, you let us know. We'll get you on. Lord Megatron's here. Brought the Decepticons with him. Dustin Tiny Rick. Let's see. T Money's in there. Jeff Huffman. Infinity probably went to bed. Darren Cullup. Kagero. Indiana Joneser. David Cook. Let me see if I can see everybody. Sanely Red gave me the Baby Ranger. Very nice. Hyo, wow, HYOHWA. Hyo, I have no idea how to pronounce that, but
Wow.
I have no idea, but I probably butchered your name, but that's okay because I appreciate you being here. Welcome to the channel. Slash Vanderhorst, Dr. Kilgore, David Lee, Sean Bears 326, Go Dot Bears, and David Lee. I think I said your name, but yo to you guys.
Dustin
as well.
Tiny Dick.
All right. Dustin,
Oh.
Hey, is it Hyowa?
what's his name?
Hyowa?
No, before that, Dustin.
What?
Dustin Tiny Dick.
Tiny Rick. Where did you get the
Tiny
D
Rick.
from? Well,
Wow, I thought she was just
Nice.
playing.
My bad.
Freud was
Oh
right.
my God. T-Money, are you going to be
That's
something?
Well, it's time to send
I
T
wait
Money.
1 week and I
It's
forget how to
time
do
to
this.
send T
completely.
Money to the Tit School of Reading with Grande.
With Grande, I was just going to say, she is going to be our Grande for today.
Yeah. Wow. Just wow.
Tiny Rick, we apologize for T-Money.
You apologize for her and for all the little piggies down the beginning. Sorry about that. Wow. All right, I'm going to start the event.
Oh my goodness.
Let's start with Rose. We'll unlock her. And then if you got some questions there, T Money G, you can start asking some questions. I think I'll go with all first order. Let's just do all first order. So if you want to
Who are
ask
you gonna
questions,
call? Ghostbusters!
No, we're not gonna
Oh,
do
you're
that.
gonna call in Rose, huh?
No,
Ghostbusters!
No, stop that. No. Enough of that. Enough of that bullshit. All right, let's get to some questions, T Money, because I can see they're coming in hard and heavy.
Sure. There's lots of Okay, so Darren Cullup asks if we wouldn't mind reviewing his arena teams. I don't know if you want to do that now or do that
Get his ally
another
code,
time.
and we'll
But
do
got
that
his ally
here.
code.
Once I do all the boy, let's get through the stuff. Get his ally code for me, would you please, T Money? And then
I have it. Yes.
And then we'll do it here in a little bit. I don't mind.
Sure. We have to be drunk to do that, Darren. Just that's why.
I will not be getting too drunk tonight. If drunk at all, because as I said, I have things to accomplish.
Let's
Two
see his
Fingers
ally.
says question, not a question. And I actually just saw, I think Sith Lord posted in Nerf Herders chat a picture that EA had just tweeted of Anakin and Vader in the back. And it was kind of like, I was like, ooh, that's very ominous. So I want a dark Anakin, he says. So let's discuss that.
Sure.
Who else wants Anakin?
I mean, it's either an evil Anakin or they're upgrading a Vader, and you go through the process. I don't know what they're doing. I mean, after the whole Revan fiasco, I'm completely lost.
Crazy Excuses actually had this idea on. Did you see this, T-Money, in the ladies server? We were discussing about the hint that they gave us about the Palpatine's quote that the path to the dark side many consider to be unnatural.
You know who said that, Lady on Day?
Yes, we know that Sidious.
That was that was Chewbacca.
Let's continue.
Motherfucker.
Anyway, she theorized that it's going to be Anakin's fall. So we're gonna need Jedi Anakin or something.
Oh,
and then we're probably going.
That would be awesome.
That would be awesome. And then we're going to get a new Palpatine and the new or a Palpatine rework, and we're gonna get a new Vader. So that was her theory, and because I was thinking it was probably going to be also Darth Plagueis. So that's
Plagueis.
Well, we have another one for the reading school. Let me just make a note about.
I didn't know how to pronounce his name.
Contact tips.
Ask somebody.
What did I ask somebody? Why bother when you
just
could just make fun of me and correct me? Thanks,
that's
Ranger.
not, well,
now I've learned.
Well, that's how you learn. You get humiliated.
Yes, by you, absolutely.
Listen, I peed myself on live streams, so no one humiliates themselves more than me. So I don't hear it.
That bar's low. We're safe here.
Yes, it is. Yeah, it is. No. I'm not taking offense to this. Don't worry. So those are kind of the options: is Plagueis, the Vader, Palpatine, or Anakin. Like if it rework or new character somewhere along those lines. So.
I mean. If it turned out to be Lord Vader as Anakin from Revenge of the Sith, I would give CG mad props.
Yes.
I would sing their praises. I mean, that's not too bad. I'd be like, evil Anakin, man, y'all on your game. Now, if it just turns out to be a rework, I'll be okay with that, but I won't be as impressed if they did some evil Anakin crap. If you could just slay the younglings, come on, CG, just give in to your dark side.
Oh my god,
that's true. It's a big part of his journey is slaying the younglings. If they left that out,
don't kill that riot guy.
Why?
Don't kill him. Don't kill him.
I already killed
him. Want him. We want to talk about him. Why can't we have him?
Oh well, because maybe we will get him. I don't know.
Hey, there's still General Hux coming. We might see the riot trooper when they drop Hux. You know.
Oh, man.
Well, they could bring Hux. They'll bring maybe Snoke. They'll bring
riot trooper.
Flame trooper.
Right.
Please, Flame Trooper.
So
please.
Those are the riot control ones. We may get them. So I'm showing them right there. There they are.
So either way, we'll get at the very least. I mean,
so you know what? You know why we won't ever get the Battlefront characters, because I would have loved to have Inferno Squad, but they end up turning into Rebels. So I don't think we'll ever get them guys.
No, that's okay. I'm not too worried about
that. That deserves a spoiler.
You don't know CG very well, do you?
The game's only been out for a couple months. It's not a spoiler. Stop it.
Oh my god!
I don't have it.
Video game. It's not
have the game.
Oh well, you can see it.
Lord.
I mean, it's canon, but it's not like that.
Yeah, I mean, it's not.
Nah, CG is pro-rebel, hence why there's 700 rebels and only 30 Empire.
I'm 6 hours into the book right now.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
it saves me some time.
I'm so sorry. I'm very sorry. I'm
mostly teasing myself.
Seriously, I'm totally sorry.
I'm mostly teasing myself, but it's also good that it sounds like it's working on you. So, no.
I'm trying to focus on the game.
Oh, this auto is just way too intense, huh?
Well, I got to push buttons and stuff.
I know the feeling, man. I put my Night Sisters in and just hit auto through all of them.
I'm doing that right now.
It's just the bonus mission was actually pretty cool, though.
Yeah, the bonus tier was actually worth. Well, I still autoed it, but it was still nice.
Bullshit.
I have another question.
Yeah,
you feel that was complete?
Away.
How did everyone do in the last territory war?
Next question, please.
Yeah, next question. Next question.
I can tell you how I did. I got a bug.
If you want to hear what I went through, I mean, just go listen to the last.
When it started,
yeah, listen to what I said.
It disappeared from my freaking selection screen. So I was in it, but I couldn't play in it.
What?
It wouldn't let me enter and put in squads and stuff.
Wow.
Whoa.
Well, we have.
I submitted a ticket on it.
Yeah, we did too. Crazy. We feel like we lost our territory war because of that whole banner bug. Like, seriously, we lost by, I mean, we're talking, what was it, like 100 points or 100 banners? Something like that. Because we noticed it, you know, people was getting 50 and 70 banners and for, you know, setting defense, and, you know, it was like, what the hell, man? So we felt like we lost because of that.
Ours evened out. Like, we put 5,000 on defense and it came up to that number, but it never corrected in the players piece. We had the last two territory wars. The first one, it was so close, and I usually go and call out to everyone, like I PM everyone and kind of like frantically get everybody to come, and I was so busy at work that I couldn't, and so I feel like it's my fault because there was one team of Night Sisters and they weren't even good Night Sisters, and we just, like, everybody, all the keeners who were there just didn't have anything left to get them down, and the at Wolfpack tags didn't work to get folks out, so that was sad. And so if we had done that, we would have won by like hundreds. And then the last one, we tromped them, but the leader PM'd me and was like, "So I'll tell you my secret. My guild doesn't seem to want to do territory wars at all." I was like, "Oh, we were doing so good." So yeah,
that is a little sad.
Nah, it's a trap.
Yeah, but it's hard. Hey, it's like it's like a very emotional thing. And
very hard.
Yeah.
Yeah, we tied. One we got slaughtered, and the other one we tied, and the system needs some working. It needs some tweaking. That's all I'm gonna say.
I'm worried it's gonna be worse when
I got some. Let me see the bonus tier I got. Okay, that's a crap mod, and the other one is a crap mod. Okay, thank you. But I did get 3 Omegas. Chili. Okay.
I ended up getting a circle with plus 19 speed.
Oh, Graham!
Everyone's like, "Body, Graham, I'm sick of you. How come I keep getting this horrible RNG?"
Can you hang up on him? Is that possible?
Can we do that? I mean, I think that's possible. All right, now we're doing Holdo. I'm a Holdo.
Yeah, I got 10. I got a 10 speed on a cross from the Holdo or whatever. The event.
That's a keeper.
Yeah.
Definitely a keeper.
Actually, the one I put on my GK.
Word.
Hey, so does anybody know how this? Because I just turned 80. So am I going to be able to get the bonus tier tomorrow? Because I didn't get the bonus tier last night.
You have to be 85 or 80 for that.
You got to be 85.
I think it's 85.
I think.
God darn it! All right.
You're pretty damn low.
If only I had the levels.
Dude,
all right, let's get to some more questions, Team Money. Fire them away, girl.
Yeah.
You in charge.
So this is from David Lee. Question. Oh, sorry. That was from Vito Onto. How did everybody do in the last territory wars? David Lee asks, I'll say, have sex with, marry, kill, Ray Rose, Holdo. Holdo, I think, is the sexiest.
Next question, please.
Yeah, can we go to something like
right?
Okay. She's so like graceful, and she's just like
she has purple
hair. I don't know. I think she's super sexy.
She sells heroin.
Who's the third?
I mean,
she looks like a Harry Potter character.
She totally does.
She does.
She's like what's her name with the pink hair, the shape changer. And yeah, that's cute. Okay, so Mad Dad asks, around the corn. So now that Wicket is going to find a home somewhere in the next couple of weeks, will anybody be farming him up for a solid defensive territory wars squad?
Yes, his name is Finn. Dr. Finn Medicine.
Right.
If you would like more information, please contact him. His hours of operation from 9 p.m. or 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday.
Yeah. Right now, I can't. I farm up Wicket. I'm going to spend my crystals on Mother Talzin because she's more useful.
Word.
Yeah,
Wicket's not the priority unless you're Finn.
Right. After I've gotten everybody else. And
I mean, don't get me. He's a good character, but compared to the other characters, I mean, come on.
Well, yeah, he makes the Ewoks stronger.
Oh,
right?
very much so.
He's the one.
He makes them viable, yeah.
Right.
Yeah, we had an Ewok fanboy on Nerf Herders on Thursday.
I was getting ready to say something about that.
Yeah, talk about that.
Yeah.
Very impressed.
And I was so impressed. I thought he was going to come and kind of show us some good tank scores. And he showed us videos of those Ewoks taking down Night Sisters, Rey, CLS, and who else? There was one more team.
Ray and
Night Sisters, Rey.
All the homies from 7-11.
They can't take down Xeris. They have a hard time taking down Xeris because they just kind of like, scratch people to death. It's like really low damage, and they're not going to get through a Xeris team. But everybody else. So I'm actually considering them for offense. I think on defense, once you know how to kill them,
Ewoks are straight offense.
easy.
They are not a defensive team. Sorry, they are not.
Yeah.
So
I think if you don't know how to manage them, then they can get away from you on defense. But boy, oh boy, they're kind of like halfway done for me. And so I think if I get Wicket, I can use it as a CLS takedown team in Territory Wars.
Yeah, that was a good stream. And then I joined just in time for Bob to leave and make me chug a whole freaking beer.
That's what Bob does. I mean, he's old and he passes out a lot. I'm beginning to understand that about Bob. It's like, hey, Bob Check, are you awake? Oh.
All right.
Yeah, it's
anybody else want to weigh in on Wicket?
No, let's move on. Ewoks make my
skin crawl.
My man parts hurt.
Please journey. Okay, Dustin Tiny Rick asks, what's everyone drinking tonight?
I am drinking some whiskey.
Good.
I'm drinking vodka.
All right. Remember, if you donate, guys, we will drink.
I'm drinking 10-year-old Bushmills Irish whiskey.
Word.
Jeez.
Coors Light.
Slash Van Rhodes asks, I'm assuming this is for Ranger, does the carpet match the drapes?
For who?
For me? What do you mean? Red is red.
For Holdo. For Holdo.
Oh, for Holdo. I hope not. That would be kind of... Well, that would be interesting.
I would like it.
Talk about purple people eater.
Right? Purple pee-pee eater.
Pee-pee eater?
I said purple people eater. You threw the okay.
Pee-pee.
Whatever that was, you're on a timeout. You're a very bad man. You're a bad man. You're a very bad man.
All right.
All right.
Okay, next question. So, actually, it's my question next. They've released Kylo, Mother Talzin.
Wait. You posted a question for you to scoop up to read to us as the person. You just couldn't ask us a question like a human being.
I'm waiting in line like a fucking Canadian.
This is good old Canadian. It's a great day for Canada and therefore the world.
Canadians don't budge. We're good.
Well, and they love Kraft macaroni and cheese.
So Wicket, Talzin, Kylo all go into the shop at the same time. We already have an event for Talzin.
Kylo's
probably not need her for anything. Already have one for the Ewoks.
Special Forces have already been in there for a while, so it's mainly Talzin, Wicket, Zombie, and Spirit were the 4 new ones that they added to the shop. And then they gave. Now they're still in there, but they moved Kylo, as you probably know, to 3
Cantina.
Cantina. What is
3F?
it? 3F. And then of course Special Forces is in Guild Store now.
Yeah.
So do you think we're going to need these guys for an event?
I don't know about event, but I can tell you what, Kylo Ren Unmasked makes First Order, if you can put the Zetas on him, it makes that team insanely strong, not only in dark side territory battles, but also for territory wars on defense. That team's dynamite.
Very much so.
Yep.
That's my plan, is to go Kylo Unmasked first, and then the Ewoks. But if we do need him for an event, do you guys think Snoke is coming? That's my question.
Well, the question is, are we going to get a full Snoke or half a Snoke?
Oh, nice.
But
half now, half later.
And do we get a Snoke with a backstory? I'd like a Snoke with a backstory.
You don't need Snoke with a goddamn backstory. Jesus.
I have me.
I want to know. Shut up. Just shut up.
I don't know. I can see us getting Snoke eventually, but that's probably a long ways away.
Yeah, I think he'll be later on.
Fuck Snoke. I want his ship, dude.
Oh, who does
Yeah, that's never going to fit on our screen. Oh my god.
The supremacy? Yeah. We'll see Hux in the finalizer before that.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and Wicket. Damn this game.
Word.
All right. Trey T asks, are Imperial troopers worth investing in? If so, which ones?
Yes.
Bet your sweet ass they are.
Veers,
Stark,
Snow Trooper, Death Trooper, Shore Trooper,
yep.
Stormtrooper, all of them.
Yeah, Magma Trooper he's the last one you really need to focus on, but yeah, and you can mix and match them in certain groups. I personally like, this is just me, Stark with Veers Zeta, which I have Zeta now, with Death Trooper, Director Krennic, and Snow Trooper. Then I put Shore with a Thrawn lead because he gets the protection regen and all that, with Grand Moff Tarkin, TIE Fighter pilot, and I will throw in Insidious lead for Empire, and Insidious lead on territory battles. That's
a good combo.
What? Sidious lead, huh?
Sidious lead in territory battles? What? Word?
Sidious lead? Did you say? I thought you said Thrawn lead.
I'm sorry, the Emperor Palpatine lead. I'm sorry, I said Sidious.
The EP lead. So you're going EP lead, Thrawn, Shore, TFP.
Bonus tier again. God, you guys and your damn rolls of these mods.
Yeah, what I run with my trooper team is I run a Thrawn lead with Veers. I just unlocked Stark. I got him up, and I'm using him now. Shore Trooper and Death Trooper.
God, stupid.
And it's a mean team. It's so hard with Stark.
Let me pull up all the Empire stuff.
And if you don't have Shore, because he's a long farm, he is viable at 4 stars, but you're not going to be able to use him in dark side territory battles. You can look at Storm, which is just as hard to gear, but he's much easier to star.
Is he hard to gear? Because that's what I'm working on now. Is my troopers.
Mine's
all the tanks are.
And I don't even have everything. I don't have Shore unlocked.
Well, the problem with troopers is almost all of them use the exact same gear to gear up, except for Snow Trooper. Snow Trooper is the worst. He will make you go, oh, I don't want to do this.
But he's so good. He's so good. He's the best one. I got him to 11, and he is the beastliest tune. Me burp.
Promote.
I love Snow Trooper. I run. What do I run?
Wait, what insurance do you get for? Is it 25? I do this all the time. Ugh. If it's 25, I'm not buying the pack.
2 stars and then up to 3, which is
so you have to buy the
I wish
pack
they would have done that
for
crystals.
Execution. So I could get hold of 25. Nope, not doing it. I refuse. All right, so let's look at the trooper team. I always talk about that. So let me pull up Empire. Let's see. Well, actually, let me go to GW and we can look at the different.
Can you share your screen, Ranger?
Can I?
Please.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that.
Jeez. I guess. I mean, Jesus. All right, I'm sharing. If it messes up the stream, then I'm not doing it. All right, let me pull up the. This will be faster. Let's go. Empire. We want to look at Empire. Empire. It was
Herpes.
I who allowed the Alliance to learn the location of the shield generator. Alright, so as I said, I like to run Thrawn with either game. I want the game. I don't want Skype. So I like to run Thrawn with either Vader or Palpatine with Grand Moff Tarkin, TIE Fighter Pilot, and Shore Trooper. And then I'll run Veers with Stark, Death Trooper, Director Krennic, and Snow Trooper. But I'm kind of thinking of messing around with Stormtrooper too. I'm still kind of playing around with it, but most of mine are geared. You can see they're geared 10 or higher. I think Storm he's either 8. I think he's 8 or 7. I haven't really dicked around with. Oh, he's 8. I'm missing one piece. What am I missing? Of course, the Corbantes. Look, can I just say something, guys? I'm getting really sick of farming Corbantes. I just did Old Ben. My God. And I still have to do Ahsoka, and I still have to do. It's just, I mean, it's a lot. It's a lot of Corbantes, guys.
Are you saying Corbantes?
Carbantes.
Cora Babantes.
It's Deer Tay.
I know.
Don't go churching about up, boy.
It's a great day for Canada, and therefore the world. But yeah, there's a lot of different, and you can kind of mix and match. I mean, I like Shore Trooper with Thrawn because he can keep him up, right? You got TIE Fighter Pilot's really good, with his debuffs. Vader, I like Palpatine's the lead for that more than I like Vader. I just think he's a great leader, and he's amazing in territory battles. I mean, because he gets so many bonuses against rebels. So kind of why I like to use him. His leader is, of course, Emperor of the Galactic Empire.
Yeah, I think he is the best leader for the dark side territory battle.
He is amazeballs.
Oh yeah.
So yes, I like him a lot. I've only got mine gear 11, but it's a work in progress. Okay. Let's see.
More questions?
Yeah, let's do some more questions.
Would you like a question?
I would love.
Dustin Tiny Rick. Oh, I'm drinking Jabba the Hutt, a beer. Dustin Tiny Rick, and it's terrible. It's like a local beer, and it's just really, 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 really dark. And I like dark beer. And it tastes like I don't know what. Word. That's it. Sponsor /fan Rhodes. Oh no, does the carpet match the drapes? Team Mad Dad asks, what person moves from Bermuda to Canada?
T-Money.
Schools in Bermuda are horrible, and I have a kid, unfortunately.
So you went from being all tan and on the fan to being cold and. Oh
yeah, beach 3 times a week. Beautiful white sand, pink sand. Am I going to say pink sand? Go look at pictures of Bermuda if you haven't seen it. It's not down. It's not down in the Caribbean. It's way different place.
I have been to the Caribbean. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
The water is so clear.
It is so clear. Fatality has a question. Why has CG altered the amount of shards you get now he's saying the 10-pound pack you can buy for marquee events? It used to be 30, enough to increase character and extra star. Now it's 25.
More money.
Fatality. I feel like you're asking a very redundant question there and more informing us how we're being screwed. And I didn't realize that. And
I mean, it's smart business.
Ridiculous.
I mean, it really is. I mean, if you don't have the crystals, I mean, you want to get those characters to 4 stars. I mean,
I don't know, pissing off your customer base on a consistent basis.
That's not what they're doing. They're trying to they got to make money. They are a business. I mean, at the end of the day, I mean,
what I have to say to Fatality is this the first EA game he's ever played? Because they screw over their players in every single game.
Word.
Mm-hmm.
I was looking at EA stock the other day because we're arguing about stuff.
$100 billion.
On February the 1st, 2013, it was $16.19. and today it was $115.20.
That's called.
They're making some bank. They're making some bank.
They know what they're doing. You may complain.
They know what they're doing,
but they know what they're doing.
All right. So, Two Fingers asks a question. So, Ray's next herpes journey, it actually says that, and I don't know what that means.
Well, I don't know about all that.
Thankfully, I've never been on a herpes journey myself.
Yeah, what's that like? I mean, do you go looking for the herpes? I mean, you spot someone with something on their lip and like, I got to tag that. And then that's just how it works? I mean, I don't know.
I think you acquire the herpes and then the journey is to get rid of it.
Okay.
The typical herpes
journey. No, what
happened
happened is Ray spent some time in Juarez.
That could work too. I mean, I'm open to suggestions.
I don't know.
I think a herpes journey is from Bermuda to Canada.
No. I wish I could have fooled around in Bermuda. No dice. Okay. That was with a partner then. So raising it, blah, blah, blah. Okay. Will only... I don't understand the question. Two Fingers, if it's an actual question, please formulate it again.
Try to figure it out. I mean, I have to do that a lot with Jedi Academy.
Okay. He says, so Ray's next herpes journey will only include KRU, Old Man Luke, and...
Portions?
Question mark.
Oh, what else would it include besides those?
That would be kind of fun. We almost had boxes in the game. Remember when we had crates in the game and we had to kill those? We could have portions in the game.
Kill 400 portions.
I'm pretty good at that.
Yeah, T-Money is an expert at portion
portion killing.
I just had a sickening thought.
About portions?
What if February is when ship equipment comes?
And we need portions?
And we have to farm ship gear.
Oh.
Well,
now why
I
would you
also
even say
keep
that?
hearing people say, like, 90 is coming, 90 is coming. They're testing it, blah, blah, blah.
No,
like,
90's not coming for at least another 4 or 5 months at the minimum.
I hope not.
They're doing too much introduction to other stuff and everything. They're not going to just drop 90 on us because... Yeah, okay, see, I got these. Let me see. I only have 3,500 of those. Okay, that's great. Wow, I'm glad I did the bonus tier of this event. I got, let's see, I got 5 Geonosian soldiers, which I already have, and 3 Dooku, which that's okay. And I got, all right, so let's move on again, try the next one, because that sucked. God, that was the hard tier.
It could have been worse.
Crap. What is going with my RNG tonight? CG?
Could have been worse. You could have gotten Mark IV Carbontes.
Pretty much what I got was pretty worse.
So somebody was talking behind the curtain today. I won't name names or anything, but evidently there's a new game mode coming out. Yes, so that whole...
Of course there is.
Well,
does it involve long periods of planning for leadership and 1 Zeta at the end? I bet
Warrior thinks it's going to be like a sandbox mode.
Yeah, gotcha. Yeah, but that did lead me to the whole ships and the equipment or the gearing. That would be
ship PvE.
Right.
I wouldn't mind that. I like ships.
Yeah.
If they made them quicker.
I like ships too.
It's too slow. All the animations are so slow.
T-Money?
Yes.
They're already watching the stream.
Who is?
Oh.
No, she's all join the RSG stream. All the cool kids are doing it, and then posted the Discord link.
Message retract.
That's called Canadian logic, folks. It's a great day for Canada and therefore the world.
I'm sorry, that was very funny.
Thanks for the catch.
Now let's make sure she did this right. Join the RSG Discord. All the cool kids are doing it. Okay, she got it right. I was waiting to see if she would link the YouTube channel. Like, I don't know what's happening. I am confused. All right. Next question there, T Money G.
I am all out of questions. What about the panel? Do the panel have questions for each other, for Ranger?
I know Penny Pinch doesn't because I did a roster review for him earlier.
Oh, yes, I got a question. I got a. Is there anybody that has good information? I mean, don't name names or anything like that. Is the BB-8 before the calendar releases? Is the BB-8 event going to start before the 16th?
Oh man.
I bet you people do have good information, but it's all under NDA.
Next question.
See?
Damn it! I'm on a razor's edge, Ranger.
But plan, no, you plan your plan like you gotta stick to your guns. Do what you got to do, yo.
I will, but okay, maybe ask it another way. The plan that I provided, will it work?
Only if you believe in it.
Yeah, son of a bitch.
That is why you failed. Do or do not. There is no try.
Yeah, I mean it's razor thin, but a lot of folks can do it if they started like yesterday or the day before, even a little bit. You can still get enough first order to make it happen if the BB-8 event starts on or after the 16th.
Man, my resistance is wrecking shit. Do it, yo. Kick that ass. Kick that ass. Okay. I don't. I honestly, I don't know when the BB-8 events come back and yada yada yada.
You know what?
I hear you typing, Team Money. Quit flirting with all your Mel.
We got a player coming in tonight.
Huh?
We've had a bunch of not a bunch of turnover, but we've had a couple of guys leave. Been moving people out that are getting.
Listen, young lady, when you come into this stream and you said I'm going to answer questions, you give a full attention to the stream, young lady.
Well, you know what? Because I have ADD, it's actually interesting that I can multitask wonderfully. Darren, what am I forgetting about? Oh, he's asking about his arena team. I'm gonna go.
Darren?
Yeah.
So let's do that. Let me pull up the thingy. Do you have the ally code? Give me a second here, team.
Yes, sir, I do.
Thank you, ma'am.
Yes.
All right.
197.
Hold on. Give me a second. The game will cooperate with me. Okay, 197. Oh, Jesus. 197.
723.
723.
911.
9011. Oh, 911.
Boop.
Boop. All right, so we're going to look at this arena team, right?
Yes. He's asking, I'm not sure if I should keep Chase, and if not, who should I switch them with? Inferno Squad. Is that an Alliance Guild? You got the funny E like Wolfpack. Okay.
Luke looks fine.
Gotcha.
I mean, Shirted Bays is fine now. Let's look at your inventory. You got OG Han and you got R2. I had to get R2 to gear 12. Let's see where you're at. Looks like I can't really tell, but I can guess where you're at with your power and stuff. Yeah, you're probably gear 11 on him, trying to get him to gear 12. That's fine. R2 speed. Either make a decision, potency or defensive mods. If you can't pick one, try to get a setting. I always like to see set matches on this, but it could be just because this is the best speed you got. If not, then oh yeah, 261. Never mind. I'll shut up. Let's see. You could go. I mean, I think the team you have is good. I mean, I'm not seeing anything. Oh no, wait a minute, wait. What is General Kenobi doing over here by himself? Hold the phone. Okay, I see what you're doing. He's got a little work to do. So, yeah, you need to get him up some gear and stuff. Okay. The old Corbante thingy. It has struck again. You could replace Shurs and Beige, so you would have. I don't see Thrawn anywhere. Let me look here. Is there Thrawn? Let's do this quicker. Let's look at the dark side of the Force.
Always look on the dark side of the Force.
Thrawn, even at 6 stars, if you can get him the gear and stuff and mods, I would take out Trinity Base, put in your General Kenobi once you get him and Thrawn up with some gear. You can start at gear 10, and that'll be a better much combination, especially since you got OG Han sitting here, and I bet you he's got the bayonet on. We'll see if he's got the bayonet. Oh, I can't see if he's got the bayonet. Son of a... Damn it. But
Do you have the bayonet?
Yeah, if you have the bayonet, get him the bayonet. That'll help him out tremendously. I can't tell what Zetas you have. Can I? I don't think I can. Let me look. Nah, say here. Yeah, let's look here. Say, hey. Okay, you got number crunch. Okay. Yeah, it looks... So if you can just get... if you don't have the bayonet, get the bayonet on Han. Put Kenobi and Thrawn in there, and you'll have a strong CLS team. You know, speed is speed kills with that team. So do that. Save your Churn and Bays for your Rogue One team for other stuff. But that's what I would do with your arena team. But yeah, it looks really solid. I mean, I don't see anything here that I'm too worried about or anything. It looks pretty good. You're solid. Good.
Yeah, that's what I'm running. The Titan team,
yeah,
so and it works for me.
Yeah, it looks really good. I like your modding choices. I mean, you can get the good mod and mod it, you know, get the set bonus fine. But if those are the fastest speed mods you have and stuff, then oh yeah, you're good to go.
It's all about gear, though, man.
Yeah,
he has Han Zeta. He doesn't have the bayonet.
Okay, priority is a bayonet for Han. It'll help him out tremendously. Get General Kenobi and Thrawn in there as quickly as possible. You'll see a huge difference in your arena rank and stuff. But yeah, I like the modding choices you've made and stuff. They look really solid. All right, we looked at his arena team. We helped him out. I hope he grows and conquers.
And we have so many questions now.
Let's do it.
Thane asks, if Padme comes, does that mean Anakin Heroes Fall is 2?
You're breaking my heart, Anakin.
You're going where I can't follow.
You're going down a path I can't follow. You turned against me.
Possible. But
she'll definitely come in advance of that, I think. Or with, I don't know. I'm assuming. It'd be kind of weird. What are they going? She's a warrior, right? She's not a C3PO.
Yeah, but like her second special is she'll just die.
And
for no reason whatsoever.
And chokes her, gets stronger in the dark side. And then he kills younglings.
Well, yeah, that's got to be a special, right? Two or three younglings appear.
Yeah,
he kills them, and everybody cries to death.
I don't know.
All right. Mad Dad asks the question.
Sure.
This is number 3. Mad Dad is numbering them. Very appreciated with the asterisks. Clear. At Keriel, I'm sorry, Keriel. You recently hopped off the long-term plan of Phoenix Squad. What made you transition gears as a newer player?
How dare you, sir?
Oh, what a plug, dude! Thanks.
Mad Dad with the plugs.
Hey, it's called merchandising.
Merchandising.
You like the merchandise.
When will then be now?
So it was funny, and there's a lot of folks out there with the Phoenix teams, and it's kind of it's a bittersweet moment when you transition out of them, because I'm already having like a little bit of regret, a little bit of heartache, but I think it's for the best. I am moving out of Phoenix Squad, and I am moving into Empire. And I'll tell you why.
Good decision.
Yeah, let the force flow, because I'm a free-to-play player, and there is only a few moments in time where you can gain an edge on the paid players. And what my edge is, I think, for my shard is I'm going to speculate that the hints that they're dropping about Vader and Palpatine are going to pay off. And I'm going to be slightly ahead of the curve, or at least on par with the paying players. and that's going to be a big boost to me. It's a big gamble, but I think if it works, I'm going to be really, really happy. So,
well, right now the Empire team, the Thrawn-led Krennic, Death Trooper, Shore Trooper, and Stormtrooper, you know, those ones can take out the Jedi Raid meta teams right now with ease.
Yeah, this is more of a pre-80 before I can get on the Shore Trooper farm. This is OG Empire. We're talking Grand Moff Tarkin lead, Emperor Palp, Darth Vader, Thrawn, because I just got the 7-star Thrawn, and it's going to be TFP or it's going to be Stormtrooper. If I can get fast enough mods, I'm going to try to run tankless.
I love it.
Ooh.
I ran tankless forever. With a Vader team, I love it.
Well, so if this works, if they rework Vader and Palp and make them awesome, like I said, that's what I needed. I needed an edge, and I think this will get me that small edge that I need.
Someone's upset. Uh-oh.
It's me.
Is that you with the little one going, me?
Mm-hmm. I want chocolate, and there's none in the house.
That sounded like me this morning. I don't want encode.
There's no protein shakes in the house.
But yeah, I was talking to the leader from Hoth Ski Patrol, who we fought in Territory Wars a couple weeks ago, and came into the server, and we've just been chitty chatting about the game. And he ran tankless, and he's a really, really high GP, and he ran tankless forever. And yeah, I just didn't really. I had Sunfac in there, but I preferred to run tankless. Finally, I farmed Shore. It was just too late, and CLS came just as I farmed Shore. But yeah, if you're fast, you just climb with them, and then you're gonna fall a little more probably. But that's all right. I like playing Arena.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's a good. That is another thing. There was another reason I wanted to switch to the Empire. It was really funny because I'm already doing Empire to get ready for obviously R2-D2 transition to New Hope along that path line. But I was doing the I wanted to create a raid team. And so I was like, okay, do I have a slingshot, like Ranger was saying earlier, do I have a slingshot Phoenix team that, yeah, I can climb up into the top 10 every day, but they're going to push me back to 40? Or do I have a and I can't do like full clear raids with them? Or do I go with Empire where I'll do the same thing? I'll slingshot up into the top 10. They'll push me back to 40 every night, but I can do full clear picks. So,
I mean, I get second in my arena every day, first, second, whatever, with my char mates, but I still drop to 40, and you know, that's gonna happen.
Well, like T Money said, I actually do enjoy Arena as well. So
I do too. Ever since I got GK too, man. Like it was getting a little stale for me, and like I wasn't really caring about getting second, first, or whatever. And then as soon as I got GK, man, and put the Zeta on R2, because it took forever for me to put the Zeta on R2. I don't know why, but I didn't realize how much it benefited, my team. And yeah, man, I was playing like into the midnight, like for the second day, staying in the top 10 or whatever.
Yeah.
I usually do that.
Yeah. So yeah, it's bittersweet, but I'm loving every minute of it, Jerry.
Right.
Word.
Hey, here we go. Now that we're paused, how about people drink?
I've been drinking, you buttholes.
All right.
I gotta go get another beer because I'm not gonna do this anymore. Grim, can you read some more questions? We're at the Hermit Yoda one there.
By Trey T.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Question by Trey T. Hermit Yoda versus Wampa. Who is better?
Well, it depends, right?
Yeah. Boy, that's a tough one.
If you're going say for raids, I'd say Wampa is better because right now the Wampa Zader team is one of the highest hat damage teams. I think it was 31.4 million damage or something like that.
41. I saw a 41 screenshot.
Damn boy.
41. Wow.
Jeez.
Yeah, I mean Yoda's cool and all, and he does some good stuff, but I'd say Wampa.
Yeah, I agree.
Wampa. All right.
Okay, next one. Another one by Trey T. Is it a better investment to spend crystals on Talzin or Zombie to take them to 7 stars?
Talzin.
I mean, yeah.
Goes without
Definitely Talzin.
Because if you're running Talzin lead, the Zombie needs to be weak, correct?
Yes.
So it don't really matter. I mean, she could be 1-star and fucking gear 4 or something. That's what my guy, my shard mate, he runs a gear 3 level 80, 85 zombie in GK, and you know he takes first every day. So
plus you want zombie to dive to buff up Asajj Ventress. So every time zombie dies, she just gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah. You won't like Asajj when she's angry.
Race High Peace is here. He said, "Happy weekend, Race High Peace. Happy weekend to you, buddy." There's a lot of people. David Lee, Jeff Huffman, Torius Track 9 or Dark Knight, as Rondy would say. Onto man, we got Slash. Let's see who else is in here. KP67's my boy. Darren call up. There's some good. So we got some more peeps. Man, how many people got in here? Damn, 110. Damn.
Nice.
Freud was right. All right, we got more questions, my friend.
Looks like only one more.
Is Finity up in here? I can answer that. No, he went to sleepy.
He was in chat a minute ago.
I know. He says he's going to sleepy. He lies. Finn is a liar.
Bad man.
He's a very bad man.
He's plotting with his porgs.
So I'm doing some GW with some different teams. I'm doing some trooper teams. I did some Rogue One teams. I did, just kind of playing around.
But yeah, there's one more question from Danilo Papayes. Is EA a Portion 500 company?
30 portions. Yeah, they're rich. I don't think there's any denying that. Yeah, how about now? They are super duper, ooper duper rich. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Filthy rich.
I mean, if I had the money, CG and EA had, I'd never leave the house. Let's see here. Who should I run next? A lot of teams I put together just for this stream, just to show off different teams. You know, just what I do. Let's see here. Oh yeah, we can do a clone team. I could go full clone team, but I have Lay in there. Let's go full clones. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's see. If I can find my, they really need probably a life change where we can just like find who we're looking for, having to scroll through every damn character to make teams. It's like Jesus. I could put Ahsoka Tano in there. Oh, that'd be an interesting team. Let's see how that works. It's probably gonna get killed, but I don't care. All right. Is that T Money in the background typing to her lovers?
I'm back.
Is that you typing to your lovers?
No, I was on mute.
Oh. Was that Lady on Dane?
I mean, I think that I've proven that I don't quite know how that works, but.
What do you mean?
Because I thought I was on mute earlier, and I was playing the stream. Remember berries.
Remember. All right, we got more questions. I'm assuming it's gonna be an intense stream tonight. because you know.
We got one from David Lee.
Mm-hmm.
Any good Wampa teams? Seems too slow for Arena and doesn't help 5-star in TB.
Arena, no, but territory battles, yeah, he's pretty amazing if you get him and do the gear and stuff on him. Am I on crack on that, or? I mean, we just talked about that, didn't we?
Yeah, I think he probably could work pretty well for.
Grant Patron was explaining what was wrong with him. He was explaining that basically he's too slow and he doesn't have any tenacity. So any debuff just sticks on him like glue, like he's just hot honey. And he's at a really bad party in the 80s, and there's keys in the fishbowl, and people want to party with him. You know what I'm saying?
I just like to party.
But yeah, his tenacity is just awful. So there's any team that you run against, he's going to be able to be stunned out or just.
I mean, he's more territory battles oriented, and he can do some in territory wars. I mean, there's some teams you can run with him and stuff on offense. I think, as long as you're getting those debuffs on, he can just go in there and wreck shop on offense. I don't think he's a good defensive territory war one to have, but yeah, he's got his uses. He's pretty amazing. Is someone listening to Star Wars or something in the background? What is that? I keep hearing.
Yeah, I heard you.
I'm playing Battlefront.
Oh,
so am I. What are you planning on?
Word.
Heroes versus Villains. It's hot.
I mean, Xbox, PS,
PS4.
Well, we can't play then.
All right. Let's get another question in. Mute your mic if you ain't talking. AKA Sith Lord, who's listening to the stream.
Let's argue about things.
Oh, what do you want to argue about, T Money?
I'm good at that.
What's on your mind, T Money? What would you like to debate? What would you like to discuss?
Well, I don't think we answered that. The Hodor question. Is anybody gonna add her to resistance teams? I read today, and I haven't really looked at them very closely, but that she could be a replacement for R2 with her AOE days.
No.
Yeah,
In
that
territory
AOE
wars,
days.
though, perhaps, and then R2 on another team.
No.
R2's soft taunt is just too good. That AOE days.
Okay, so the teams that you would put together is you could put, if you're gonna, Jedi Ray with R2 and BB-8 must. It's just too good of a combination to separate, right? If you're going to use the new characters and you're going to use Holdo, put her on the Jedi Training Ray team with General Kenobi and her. That gives you 4 for there, and then you can take your State of Finn, Poe, Trooper, and Pilot team, and if you're going to do something with Rose, you can put her in there, right? But Holdo works better in the Jedi Training Ray team with BB-8 and R2. Do not substitute her for any of those 2 droids. And then it's just a combination of those. But yeah.
It's interesting, though, because Days kind of acts in a way like when you're facing a really turn meter based team, like another Ray or, First Order. I don't know them super well, but like say another Ray team and you Daze them. It's essentially like, you're just slowing them down. It's like putting the taunt on with foresight, or putting stealth on with foresight. You're just kind of causing them to focus.
With everything, she's 140 without any mods or anything. I think Ronnie was giving me the math on that. She's still slow as you got to put crazy mods on her, So, she just works better on the Jedi Training Ray team. You could use her under a Zeta Finn team. I think you're wasting. It's a waste of space. Because I think what Rose does with the, because that team is all about exposes and stuff, that's more of her forte. That's where I would put the 2, in my opinion, for those 2 new characters.
Yeah, and Holdo only taunts when they lose foresight, so that's not really happening other than, if you have Ray Jr. on the Finn team or something, like they needs the foresight feeding that ability. She didn't even taunt for me in the event because they don't get hit, so it's hard to see that ability happen.
Yes, she didn't taunt. I noticed that.
Yeah, because nobody's getting hit, right? They're all pretty weak tunes.
Right.
Word.
Yeah, Thane and I, Infinity, were talking about Rose earlier and Holdo, and Thane brought up that Rose would work best with a Finn team because she'll just keep on stunning the entire opposing team with them constantly, refreshing skills and everything.
Yeah, I just like her in that team more. All right, next question, please.
I don't think we've asked the.
We're at the Talzin one.
We're at the Talzin one.
Chris
okay. Talzin,
Wascom?
leadership, or unique first. Chris Wascom, you gotta add to that, buddy. I want to know who you're running, what Zetas you have.
I would assume
currently.
Night Sisters. I'm just throwing that out there.
Usually, like the order of Zetas for Night Sisters is typically Ventress unique, then one of the leaders, then Talzin unique.
I think you want to do your leadership first, right?
Well, it depends. Like if you plan on using Talzin as a lead, of course Zeta her leadership. If you're gonna use her, if you're gonna have a Saj lead, do her unique.
Yeah.
Just because then you can put her in raid, it's just more versatile. And then the next one is the leader. That's what I did anyway. That's a lot of people say because it's fun. You can use her in raids and with a stacking offense, and just get huge utility out of her with that Zeta.
Okay. Let's see. Infinity's still up. I'm going to sleepy. He lied. He just doesn't want to be social. He'll hang out on chat and talk, but he can't talk with us, guys. I just want to let you guys know. If you find that offensive, I understand.
I know we're not cool enough.
I know.
Right.
I know.
All right, so we're at Mad Dad.
Echo. Check your mic. Check your mic. Check syllabus. Check your mic. Sith Lord, I'm going to kill you. Who is that?
It's not me.
It's not you. Who is it? Who it is? Penny Pinch, I'm going to kill
Is
you.
it me? Oh, sorry.
All right.
Fixing it now.
Is it
For a
me?
second there, I thought we were in the Alps.
Word. Okay.
All right, Mad Dad asks, if Holdo is less than stellar based on her speed, why? Because her abilities are static, like crit immunity and an actionless taunt.
Well, if the other team goes ahead of her, what's the point? I mean, she's good. Don't get me wrong. She's good. Old Ben just is better than her. And for that team, it's all about better. It's just, that, in my opinion, that's just the way it goes.
It's all about winning.
Yeah. You can win with her, and she's great for the resistance team, but I think she frees up your Old Ben in Territory Wars. But I'm thinking Arena 2. Arena Old Ben's still the better option, in my opinion. But in Territory Wars, you could throw her on there and be a very, very potent team. And use your Old Ben somewhere else. I can definitely see that. You know? So, she's a bad... I mean, out of the two characters that came out, Holdo is a much better character, in my opinion, than Rose. Hands down. I mean, does anybody disagree with that?
No. Tits is in chat, though. Saying, hey, guys, sorry couldn't be on tonight. The flu force is strong in this house.
I already explained that, Tits. But the problem is, too, Mad Dad, is that her armor is super low, and her defense, one of the two, I can't top of my head, but she just can't take the hits as much as an Old Ben or a Kenobi, right? So she's going to taunt, you're going to use her as a tank, kind of want her to be able to take a hit, and she can't. And it just kind of makes it, she's just not as viable. Not that she's not viable, she's not as viable as those.
Yeah, I mean, I think like their Resistance is an amazing team comp right now. I feel like Resistance is the only light side team compilation that's, and I'm sorry, light side people, because I know that you're overwhelmingly in the majority. That's like dynamic. Like there's so many. Like CLS is just a straightforward character. I can hit you and take away your turn meter, or I can do a little thing that gives me health back and makes me hit you harder. Like that's very straightforward. It's like, and then the other ones have all these like kind of really like Resistance is so dynamic with like turn meter, against the enemy, for themselves. Like it's really a dynamic team. That's why I love to play them. Anybody you add to them, it's gonna be amazing. Like they're so dynamic already. You add any more variables to that, all these brilliant theory crafters are gonna figure out fantastic teams to use in tank and arena and territory wars. It's just yeah. I'm excited that they're getting more characters. I feel like this is going to be it. I don't think we're going to get any more. I'm hoping we'll get Holdor's ship. Is it Holdor? I can't see her last
Holdor?
name.
What are we watching? Game of Thrones?
Let's color Pinky. We're going to get Pinky's ship, right? Remind me, like the what's the Resistance ship called? The one that was sitting outside the planet, just kind of chilling there.
Was it the Radis?
Yes. I don't think she'll get that, right?
You never know.
I mean, maybe was she in command of that? Like, did Leia give her command on that
Leia
ship?
was until she became incapacitated after doing her Mary Poppins, and then yeah. So I have a question.
Space has a tendency to do that.
Yeah, I have a question. What makes T-Money so amazing? Let's go around the corn. I know what my answer is.
There's a bunch of no comments from the crew. That's fine. That's all right.
Anybody?
You go, Ranger. Save me.
Canadian, eh?
Well, she is Canadian. Who's from Bermuda, apparently. Well, I think it's her filthy mouth. I think that's her most endearing quality.
Fuck you.
I stand affirmed.
Man, I listened to a little bit of the
non-filter
birthday stream and ran across a part of me yelling at everyone. Jesus.
Which one?
My birthday stream.
Oh yeah, how many times did you drop Mother Effer on me?
Oh, I was yelling at people. I was like yelling at them, just like, save your mother effing Zetas. What are you doing? I'm like, who am I to tell people what to do with their goddamn Zetas? Like, yeah, it was. Every once in a while I go on and it accidentally like turns it on, and I just blush and I'm embarrassed. So
no, you're not. So we love you too much.
Yeah, thank you.
You're amazeballs. Not Spaceballs, Amazeballs.
Dustin, Tiny, Rick.
Yes, make sure you get that correct. We don't need any more porn references.
No, you see I'm being careful with it now. Yeah. Has anyone tried running a Jedi Training Ray Arena team with a weak Scarefribble Pathfinder to speed bomb and get BB-8 to Illuminated Destiny faster? Ooh, I don't understand that, but that sounds interesting. What does speed bomb mean?
I have no idea. What the hell does that mean? That
sounds freaking amazing, though, Dustin, Tiny, Rick.
Mine's almost gear 10, so I don't know if I could do it. So
I'm just gearing mine. I would love. He's such a neat tune, but I don't want to really cure him, so I'd love an excuse not to.
Well, ask him direct. Hey, Tiny Rick, what buff are you going to be putting on the Scarefribble Pathfinder to be consistent about it, right? So he's always reviving. What buff are you going to try to use?
Well, the buffs will always be there from BB-8's special buff, the little potency buff.
Is that static, or is it?
It's not. It gets added all the time. Basically, after like BB-8 gives it to someone, and then when that someone uses their special, they give it to another one.
It's like herpes.
that's feeding turn meter, and then BB-8 usually gets to go before the third one goes, so he gives it to another one, and they use their special, and by like the fourth turn, everybody has it.
Please refer to my last herpes statement I just made.
Herpes?
Yeah, spread the herpes. Spread the buff.
So when SRP dies with a buff, he grants speed to everyone. Ooh, that's cool. I didn't realize that. I wonder if that's if that's an Omega. I'm gonna go check.
Word.
It sounds interesting, but if you're intentionally running him weak, that sounds really easy to dispel him and just kill him.
Because if he doesn't have a buff, and say OG Han goes in there first and it's like, what? You only have 30,000 and I have the bayonet? Interesting. All right, I'm looking at Jordan's roster while we get the next question. No, not Game of Thrones. All right, we'll make Team Money the Queen of the North.
You started it. Okay, so it looks like it's just like part of the basic ability on his Do or Die unique. If SRP has any buffs when he's defeated, he's revived with 15% max health and 20% turn meter for each living rebel ally. Whenever SRP is defeated, all other allies gain speed up for 2 turns.
Okay.
So yeah, for sure, it's gonna push that along. That's a cool idea.
So we are running. All right. First of all, we're running Sidious, our Emperor Palpatine lead here. Maul's a better lead if you're going to run Sith. Sorry, they just are. Mods look okay.
Do we have Eric Escobar's second question? I have a 1 of 2. Don't have the part 2.
He I guess retracted part 2.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
How use the mod? How the mod bot tells you mod.
Yeah, Jordan, you need to be running Darth Maul. Palpatine's only 6 stars.
How many mods should a mod bot mod if mod bot
in there?
mod?
Nihilus. Mod. No tank. Oof.
Ooh, you might want to get a tank for that one because people will squish your EP right away.
Yep. You got a possible Sunfac.
Oh yeah, Sunfac. He's got a nice ship. I still run Sunfac's ship. He's a damn good ship.
You can use him temporarily till you get a better tank. That's pretty much all I'm looking at right now. I'd probably use him because you got to protect your knowledge. You got to protect. I mean, you've got to protect him somehow. Not having a tank on Sith. I mean, unless you're running Maul because you get the evasion, you're just going to get slaughtered. Because you have no way to stop what's going to happen.
Ranger, if he's got a Zeta on Finn and he's 450, he needs to be climbing with Finn. You can, if you do 2 refreshes a day or 1 refresh a day with Finn climbing all the way up, you're gonna get up to 175 like pronto.
Let's look
no
at
problem.
His resistance, shall we?
And you just put something else in, and you're gonna fall. You can't leave resistance in.
Yeah, you could easily be running your resistance team with R2 and Rey and Finn and Poe, and I mean, good lord. Yeah.
Yeah. You just got to get Poe faster than the fastest team on the other side, and you kind of want to avoid Raid Han.
You can do that until you get a better dark side tank. I mean, if you're going to run Sith, you got to have a solid tank. His speed's pretty decent, yeah.
It's not bad. If you can get him, looks like he's got a lot of speed on him, actually.
Let's see. 17.
What's his game name?
Oh, I don't. Give me a second here. I'm looking at his Poe. You could go speed on the cross, speed on the triangle.
But he's got to farm speed mods too, because you got resistance, bud. So you can farm your speed mods.
Yeah. Farm the speed mods, get a speed arrow, place the other 2 with speed arrows, get a speed a little bit higher, you can run this team until you get your Sith the way you want them. You need to get a Zed on Maul, and you'll be good to go, Jordan. That would be my suggestion, sir. But overall, not bad. I kind of like where you're going. Word.
What's his name again? I just want to check his mods. Name? Yes, please.
It is Pokester. Wait a minute, you can see it on the screen. I'm sharing it with you, T-Money.
But
someone slams the door on T-Money.
That was me. I got pissed off and left. I'm back. Pokester, you go get a Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes account right now.
That's right. Go on. Get on Star Wars Galaxy of Heroes.
We're not answering anything else.
Don't make Team Benny angry. You wouldn't like it if she was Canadian angry.
Okay. Next question. Next question. If ma tête à le guild, c'est le 6, le 7,
that French crap around here, T-Money.
I have this already for
this is America, you knock that off.
But I am in Canada. I meant to speak a little French. But apparently I'm going to the Italians now.
What the hell?
Who should I prioritize? IPD emissions. A magma storm and
that's not how they are talking to Italy.
A 7-star.
What's the matter with you?
So let me read that again like a normal human being. So he's got low geared troopers, 6, 7, aside from gear 9 Veers.
Who's this?
Got the Zeta ready for Veers. He's asking, who should I prioritize to beat IPD missions, Magma Storm, and 7-star?
Who was the 4? Were Zeta and Veers and who else? I heard some of the. Repeat that again. I didn't hear all the team.
I think what he's asking is he's got like low troopers, except he's got gear 9 Veers, and he's planning on Zetaing. He's got the Zeta ready for him. Who needs to be priority for the IPD mission?
Death Trooper,
Trooper,
Trooper, Snow Trooper, and Stark, because you need him.
I don't think you can beat it without Snow. I don't know.
Nope.
Yeah, it is not the Leia mission. It is difficult.
No.
We had more, and maybe you guys, I don't know how many Stark shards you guys got. We got 20, and I was like searching around in forums, and I think we got the most for our GP out of anybody I could find. And we had 35 people attempt it. I know guilds that were like above us, like one.
Oh, you mean IPD shards?
GP, and they had like 40 attempt and 15 get through. Like it's not easy. You're gonna have to have a stacked team of gear 10 and 11 guys, and you're gonna have to move your arena mods on. You're gonna have to practice. It's not easy.
Nope.
It's not.
Yeah, you had me confused there for a second. I was like, well, you don't get Stark shards from the IPD mission.
Oh, did I say that? Sorry, my bad.
Yeah.
We got 20 droid shards. We're 4 short of me unlocking them.
I see a boob.
So close. But yeah, it's worth it.
Word.
He is so cool. I'm starting to farm. That's what I'm farming right now. I have my little plan that I'm making, but I'm farming the gear for IPD so that when that day 3 of the territory war, the dark side territory war, I get him, and up he goes to gear 11 immediately.
No, this is going to be fun
tomorrow. The other tune I've done that with is GK. It's the only other tune I've done that with.
Tomorrow I get to advise a complete guild on how to get their troopers up.
Cool.
That's going to be fun.
Okay.
What are you going to tell them?
All sorts of stuff.
Like what? Tell us. Tell us.
You know, this and that. He doesn't want to tell you.
Well, ask me a question then.
No.
Well, if you're just starting troopers, Veers. Get Veers Zeta. Work on Snow Trooper. Work on Stormtrooper. If you can't get Snow, or if you can't get Shore, there we go. Ooh. You can work on Magma Trooper if you have the Galactic War currency.
He's the last.
Because he's easy to get.
Yeah, I mean, if you get everything else farmed, yeah. But I mean, He's okay, but I mean,
he's not the
party.
best trooper, but he's easy to get.
Yeah, he is. Well, Stormtrooper 2 for farming Cantina, right?
Yes.
Word.
I don't regret that team though. It wasn't too hard to gear. I mean, Shorn Death Trooper I did before. They're gear 11, and I didn't put anything extra on them. But the I don't know. I don't think that Storm is a cuff pig, but there's just not a lot of cuff pigs out there, right? If he needs, God, what was it like?
Cuff pig.
400 cuffs, 500 cuffs, something ridiculous like that. But if he needed 500 Carbontes, that boy would be still.
You mean like old Ben and the rest of the crew that we've been dealing with lately?
Yeah, sick.
Oh, and I forgot to mention, if you have guild currency for the guild store, buy Stark shards.
Yeah.
Every time you see it, buy
Stark
shards.
and Special Forces. That's it.
Yeah, if you're not farming Stark in the guild store, you're not being a good guildie.
Because you need Stark at 5 stars to do the IPD mission.
And even then, it's no picnic. Because I went in there with gear 10s and 11s, and I was like, all right, I got this. And then after a couple missions, I was like, I am so screwed.
Mm-hmm. It's not easy.
I didn't do the battles correctly, so next time I will do the battles correctly. I was doing some.
I had like 125 speed, I think, maybe on my Stark, and like they had my best mods. I did them so carefully. I like asked people like, how does this look before going in?
And Mad Dad is in there just trying to stir some shit up. He says, so I'm curious in chat, can I get a vote on the Last Jedi +1 for like and -1 for bad? Oh Lord, Mad Dad, don't do that, because the chat's gonna explode because people are like, I hate it, I love it, you're stupid, you're gay.
What's going on?
Is it?
Pookie,
there's about to be a riot in
this question. I think yours is next, Pookie.
We're gonna have to pick sides and figure out if you're for.
I got a couple more before yours,
Last
Pookie.
Jedi or against it. And you're either a Yankee or you're a rebel.
Okay.
Damn's fighting word.
Danilo Pappas asks, should I invest my earnings from the next credit heist into my Obi-Wan, Gear 7 level 70, or my GK level 553?
Ooh.
5-star level 53 Gear 7. He has CLS, Raidhan, R2, and Thrawn at 7 stars.
Yep. May the force be with you, and you can get something we've hardly ever seen. It's like a unicorn. 10 million credits.
Yeah. If you guys out there are like close to your General Kenobi, or like, you got him almost unlocked, 50, 100 shards from being unlocked, or if you're just starting Hat, get the gear for him. And then that day that he goes 5-star, you put all of his gear on him, you get him to gear 11, and you go into arena and you shoot up the ranks. Like, he is just an amazing dynamic tune on any team. Run him with Sith, run him with Rebels, doesn't matter. He's cool. He's cool.
Yep, he's definitely a plug and play.
Yeah.
Any team.
All right.
Word.
How about now?
Word. What are the requirements for the... Okay, I'm going to ask Pookie's question because he's freaking out. Okay, Pookie, question. How important is it to mod how the mod bot tells you to mod?
Wrong.
The mod bot didn't tell mod.
His name is Grande. You can reach him in Discord. He'll help you.
Very
yes, he will.
And I've been lately... there's Discord servers for every single faction. So if I want to know how to mod Resistance, and I'm...
Hey, Vito Anto says you skipped his question. God damn it, Team Money, we gave you one job.
I did, because fucking Pookie's been like I think he's having a shit
Vito,
conniption.
you and Pookie fight. Kung Fu, let's go.
Except I don't have Vito's question, so I gotta go back and find it. So I will ask this. Okay, so how important is to mod how the mod bot tells you to mod? I think that the mod bots are wrong a lot. I think Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon, whatever it's called, I don't agree with a lot of the mod sets there, but it's a good place to start. I go to the Discord server that specializes in that faction, and I ask those people.
8,000 people in the Discord that will tell you how to mod something. Or I'm seriously, it's like bait in the ocean. You know, put a little chum in the ocean. In this case, it'll be mods. Ask Grande a question about mods, and you will get the encyclopedia. So
there you go. You have Grande at your disposal on RSG.
He is the old man of the sea of mods.
Post that server again. All right. What are the minimum requirements for the BB-8 event coming up on February the 16th?
Well, you have to have Viagra Han and Viagra Chewy. Here, I can show you the team right now. Let's look at it. Well, I'll show you the team because
for BB-8, you just need first order.
Oh, you need first order. I'm sorry, I went poo chapoo in the wrong one. That's Jedi Ray. So you need a first order squad. If you want to, you can start farming Kylo Ren. If not, you can go just traditional. But you will need 5 first order. And really, the thing that will save your ass is even if you just have an Omega, an old masked Kylo Ren. That's what in Gear 8 is fine because when I did it, I had Phasma with Xylo and the rest. Right, they're all Gear 8 except Xylo. He was Gear 11, and they all got wiped out. But by the last mission, even with an Omega, you can do it. He just started wrecking. He was like, "Oh, just keep hitting me, make me more angry, and I'll just keep wiping the floor with you." So that's where you kind of want to be. If not, then try to get at least Gear 8. You know, decent mods on them, and you should be fine.
Yep. So definitely on February 16th, though, right?
I have no idea what you're referring to, sir.
Oh, okay.
I have no knowledge of what you speak of, sir.
Okay.
This is not the answer you are looking for.
They are for sale if you want them.
I'm just scrolling back in chat here, looking for. There we go. Okay. Vito question: if you could run any faction you wanted and still be successful in Arena, what would it be?
Darth Revan.
Agreed.
An imaginary faction is what he's saying. Think about that.
Porgs.
Well, that's enough. Whoever said that. Let's see here. Boy, it's got to be evil, right?
If you could run any faction you wanted,
any faction.
Mandalorian, Death Watch.
That's a good one. Or you could go. Yes. You go Old Republic, do a full Sith lineup of just warriors and just assassins and just tear shit off.
The Sith Triumvirate.
Yep, add a little Malgus and Revan in there. One day we'll have that in the game, and we will be so happy, and we will be able to wreck all the good guys and just be so happy guys.
Yeah, it would be a stream full of everyone changing their shorts.
Oh yeah, there would be pee coming out of me. I don't know about y'all.
I think for me, it would be getting Vader back in Arena. I'm just thinking of the other Sith, and
you underestimate my power.
I love the Night Sisters though. Like, there's no team that I would rather farm, and kind of like Vader's damage is so lax now compared to like so many other tunes. I think that I would love to have like a really like a beefy, mean, damage dealing Zader in there with Night Sisters. I think that would be.
Well, how about a beefy,
scary bad,
beefy, mean General Grievous with some badass droids? Get some droidicas and stuff in there.
Yeah.
I'm not really a fan of Grievous. He's creepy.
Why? Because he's got 4 hands. Think of the possibilities, T.
And he's got bronchitis like Vader.
Metal.
Hello there.
God. Yeah.
General Kenobi. He's like, oh Lord.
I do like when he runs though, like when he goes on all fours. So
who doesn't like when someone goes on all fours?
Jesus, Ranger. We've turned a corner here. I'm the good one.
Am I making you blush, T-Money?
Yeah, actually. My face is a little bit warm right now.
Oh, I have succeeded. Well, time to end the stream, folks. I've done my job.
Your life is complete.
You know I was going to get you back for all those mother effers you put on me.
Oh, man. I deserve it. I deserve a good
It was just so funny. It was like, shut up, Ranger. Treasure Wars is fucking awesome. You fucking motherfucker. Just like, oh my god. It's so funny. I had to mute my mic so many times because I was cracking up so hard.
I'm like, yes, Steels. Okay, Darth Bob. Ranger.
And as soon as I woke
Pick
up,
and fight. Like people who will
I
go
like
out
to
all
say
the
something.
time
Shut up,
with me
Ranger!
Just slap in the face and don't go like, no, that's inappropriate. It's like, just I know that you just be like, okay, rock, scissors, paper, smack.
I know. The funniest part is like, guys, I'm naked. I have to get upstairs. I'm like, good luck. Good luck with that. I checked with the next day. Did you make it up there? Yes.
I think you told me that the next day. I was like, no, I didn't say that. You're like, yeah, you said that. I'm like,
and that was the famous night that Team Money was trying to trade naked photos with me that she forgot about.
I don't remember. I'll send you a picture of me. I'm not sending nudes to anybody anywhere.
No, but that's what you said on the stream. That's why everybody was cracking up, because you're like, that's when the old Harry comment came out.
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
The one where I was like,
the old Brazilian.
Yeah.
Let's see here. What was it? Rutabaga?
Yeah.
Rutabaga. Vito.
A style of forest is what we'll just refer to it as.
Did you guys answer that? Grim?
What?
I'm Dane. Who you have here still? Guys chilling?
I'm here.
Yeah. Well, let's start wrapping up because I got to go here soon. So I guess this is a short stream, unfortunately, guys. So if you have questions, let's start rapid firing these questions. Because I got a question. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah.
I didn't finish up the Nerf Herder stream the other night. So what exactly is a butt puss?
Oh, geez.
I got to know.
Urban Dictionary.
Yeah, Urban Dictionary.
No, it's actually not on the Urban Dictionary. This is like Darth Bob lore. Butt puss on the Urban Dictionary is something that's like quite raunchy.
Yeah, let's go off stream on that one because I mean that'll destroy the chat. It'll go down the rabbit hole. Let's just move on.
Okay.
I can put it out there for guys. Once the stream ends, if people want to, we can hop into the Discord voice chat and continue when Ranger leaves.
You can just PM me that, bro. I'd like to know what a butt puss is.
Yeah.
It's exactly, if you just, I didn't know either, so like no shame.
Listen,
but when I heard it, I was like, oh,
please.
it's exactly what you'd think it was. It's just
next
like
question, please.
All right, moving on.
Okay, so, I'm Alibaba and the 40 Rebels. No. Oh, okay. So the Lord of the Porgs, or Harry Porger, and the Jedi's Stoner. Which is your favorite movie? That porg
That's
thing.
A trap. Move on.
The
Next
was
question.
So
I'm not even going to dignify that with a response.
I actually didn't like either of those movies. I preferred the Big Porgowski.
I like Porktergeist.
Yeah. Next.
Porg fiction.
I like Porky's. Porky's 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah. Porky's Revenge.
Revenge of the Pork.
Yeah.
No, I'm out now.
Word.
All right. I want Team Money picks in the unicorn dress.
No, let's move on to the next question, please.
You said most hated and not most useless, didn't you? I'm sorry, I'm just reading chat. Question: do you guys still check your phone number for questions?
Yes, we're collecting them as we speak.
They are. That's so cool. That's so neat. You guys put out a phone number. Mm-hmm. It's just so cool. I love that. It's such a great idea.
Yep. And if you'd like to leave a question,
have that phone number and say it on here.
Call it on. It's on there. It's been shown. It's been shown this whole time.
1999.
No, it's 1 RSG for Revan.
RANGERBJ.
No, that's not the number, Team Money. What the hell are you doing?
What the hell?
That's that Canadian dyslexia coming through.
Oh, it's right on the screen. RSG for Revan.
I always said it for like 9,000 times.
Hey, before the stream ends, I just want to tell everybody, man, I really appreciated all the support, man, when my little man was sick.
Yes.
So that's, you you guys came through big for me, man. It made my whole family feel good. So
Well,
thanks everybody,
yes,
everybody.
Yes, we're a family,
especially
here.
you, Ranger.
Well, it's all family here, man, and just want to make sure that the people don't know we kind of did some shout outs for Penny Pinch's kids and his little man and his no and his older brother Chris, and they felt like they were rock stars because we were saying their names and stuff, and that's what it's all about.
Yes, they did. Yes, they did.
I'm glad.
And my wife jumped on board. I was very shocked. Like she listened to the whole stream last weekend.
Oh, very good.
That was or Wednesday, whenever it was. Yeah. So thanks
he's
everybody.
Doing good. Right?
He's fine
healthy.
now.
Yes, he's back to his old mischievous young little boy games.
Oh yeah.
So Penny Pinch will probably be, pulling his hair out soon again.
I'm already bald.
All right. Any other questions there, T Money G?
Yes. So Guinness Extra Stout says KRU replaces Phasma in the First Order, correct?
That is correct.
Yes.
What team comps are you guys running behind KRU?
Well, you run KRU with Kylo Ren Mass, of course. First Order Officer with Trooper and Pilot.
Pretty much.
Yeah. Everybody but Phasma, right?
Yeah, you don't need that. Phasma.
Well, you can run Phasma for her turn order manipulation.
I mean, with the Zetas, with Kylo, you don't need her. She becomes an ancillary character. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, so.
First Order Officer isn't optional, though, right?
Well, he gets the other peeps going, and with what Kylo Ren Unmasked brings. Yeah, I mean, he does a lot. That extra chance to turn and all that stuff. I mean, yeah.
Advantage offense up.
Because I have Phasma, regular old Kylo, and First Order TIE Pilot all maxed. I'm going to be working on KRU, and so it's just that fifth spot. Who do I want to put in there? And I think First Order Officer is going to be the easiest one to gear. The ones that seem to be
they're not bad. I mean, it's just about you're going to get the taunt and stuff going, and with Kylo Ren, the other Kylo Ren doing his thing. They're. I mean, if you've not seen them, and a hiring guild use this as a defensive team, they're a pain in the ass, man. I mean, you need a meta team to wipe that team because you will get your ass kicked because just what they do. It's ridiculous.
Yeah. I took actually it might have been after this stream a couple of weeks ago. I took them. There was this one team. It was a fully gold Kylo Unmasked team in Territory Wars that had just been sitting there for like 4 hours and nobody was trying to beat them or had beat them. I don't know. It was still there, and so I was like, yeah, I'm gonna rescue everyone. Like took my like Night Sister like max except for zombie like well modded Night Sister team in, and it just lost.
Got
horribly.
your ass
like,
handed to you, didn't you?
Like you can just be like boop boop boop, and like Ray teams fall, CLS fall, like they all just fall. And even like Imperial Troopers, if they're on the other end of things, you can win. But these guys, forget it. It was a mess. I felt so horrible.
Yeah, my First Order team that I plan on running once I finish up crew is going to be a crew lead with the Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot.
Oh, interesting.
Executioner.
He's a great one to have.
First Order Stormtrooper.
I didn't recommend him because he's behind that paywall, man. That's the only reason why I wouldn't put him in there. But if you can get him in there,
amazing.
He's amazing. But I'm just trying to think of what people have, not what.
Who would you replace him with?
The Special Forces TIE Fighter pilot?
Yeah.
Or no,
the regular one.
I'm sorry, the Panda.
Panda.
Probably the regular TIE Fighter pilot because he has the best damage.
Yeah.
Because that's what the Executioner brings is just raw killing power.
Unlimited power!
He is named the Executioner after all.
That's because he gives Easter Bunny eggs.
The thing I like about Territory Wars is that you don't need to have your tunes at 7 stars either, right? Like you can, I'll get Kylo Unmasked too. 5 and mod him well and see how he does in there for sure. He won't be at 7 stars the first time he goes into territory war. So yeah, Panda can go in before he's golden.
All right, 2 more questions and then we're gonna wrap it up.
Okay. I have one. It's a jokey one. Who would win in an arm wrestling challenge, Ranger or T-Money? Ranger would probably win, but I also cheat.
Yeah,
No, I'd lick my hand and make sure you lost.
Army Ranger.
You'd lick your hand?
Mm-hmm.
I don't care if you lick your hand.
You still lose.
I would lose very badly, and I'd probably hurt myself because I'd try to win.
Mm-hmm. She'd probably do something like flash me her tits or something, and I'd lose. I mean, T-Money's that kind of, she's going to do whatever it takes to win. So she'd be like, hey, Ranger, click. I'm like, what's this? Oh, I lost.
I ain't mad at her for that.
Nope. Hey, if you're not cheating, you're not trying.
All right. There we go. Andrew Bruce, some people are talking about having Mad Libs and stuff, but I think that I'm really looking forward to this video Ranger's making, so...
Yeah, I'm doing the top 15 with Cubs, so I gotta, unfortunately this is the only time he can really do it because of the time zone difference, and he's got a family and kids and stuff, so I capitulate a little bit. I mean, Cubs goes way back. I remember when he first started, we had him on. He was a little guy. Now he's all grown up and huge now and game changer. I'm so proud of him. So it's a pleasure to do. So I like to do stuff with the community, and we are working on getting people like McMull and Crazy back here. And Crazy's been busy doing game changer stuff and other things. Working on Arnold to get him on. He's been busy with some real life stuff, so we'll get him here. So we got some cool guests coming here pretty soon, just for you guys.
Awesome. Are you live streaming with them, or are you going to record it? And
damn right, we're live streaming.
Then we should post the link and get everybody over there. Hey.
Well, we will when we get it confirmed. We're working on it. They're all good peeps, and we will do it. But I mean, pretty much the only one we haven't had is Mobile Gamer. But I mean, that dude.
Oh no, I meant right now with Cubs fan Han. Are you guys live streaming?
Mm-mm. Not live streaming. We're doing a video. He always does a video so he can go back and edit it and stuff like that.
Cool. Cool beans.
So, any other questions? Let's knock out 2 more.
All right. I did put a proper question I'd like answered. LOL. I hope somebody got it.
Uh-oh.
Andrew.
Go out.
Andrew.
Yeah, let's look for Andrew. Can someone take over the stream after Ranger has to leave? No. We having a Mad Lib tonight? No. It's the only one I see from you, Andrew. There's more up top.
Oh, I got it.
You got it? Okay, good. I was going through. Andrew's our boy, we gotta make sure.
Dude at
Star Wars Therapy. Cool channel, good work. Thank you. That's a great name, Star Wars Therapy. I love it.
Nice. That is a good one.
So do you want to talk about your feelings of the dark side? No, I did not. Shut up.
Tell me about your father.
Good one.
Okay,
it's
here's
impossible.
The Bruce question.
What would you like to say to him if he was here? No. You got that the 2 million one?
Yeah, the Andrew Bruce question. Dude at 2+ mil joined and enthusiastic to learn and listen. People started saying get Newt for the zombie team. How do I stop that dead with suggestions?
Stop what dead?
He said old Ben with CLS, etc. And I think he doesn't want him to get the Newt team.
Why do you want to stop Newt?
That is one of the best offensive teams in the game.
So, just, I don't know, people don't sometimes know. So it's basically you have Newt Gunray as lead, and he just needs to be 7 stars and a high enough level that you can level up his leadership, so that anyone who gets stealth gets bonus turn meter under his leadership. He can die right away; it doesn't matter.
Oh.
Then you have
we have a reprieve, so Cubs is running a little behind. So Let me figure out here a second.
Okay.
And then along with that, you have Acolyte and Zombie. So Zombie's your tank and just dies and dies and dies and dies. And then Leia often goes with it. You could put a 5th, you could put Spy in, or if you're feeling generous or you want to use it in arena, you could put R2 to get a nice fast tune going first. And then you have to pick I just learned this week because I was having a lot of trouble with it. You can't pick Baze or Chirrut because the tunes aren't going to be strong enough to get through. I have my Acolyte at gear 12 with Bayonet fully gear 12, and she just still isn't. She's not strong enough to get through Baze when he's healing and everything. You can't use it against Barriss. You need to be using it against like a Titan team or something like that. So you're taking down General Kenobi and Thrawn and those guys, and then you can do it, and you just basically press auto and let it go, and it's just just goes and goes and goes and goes
take
forever.
out the Night Sisters?
No, this is the Newt against the Night Sisters. Did you say?
Yeah. Can it beat the Night
That's
Sisters?
an interesting one. Probably not because of that
Yeah, 'cause
AoE,
the size.
right? Like the Titan team doesn't have a very good AoE except for R2.
Right.
R2 can take Acolyte out, certainly against Rey. With the expose, R2 can take Acolyte out if you don't have enough health on her. But usually it's fine because she gains health with whenever she crits. I think she gains 10% of her health or something like that, and so she can regain health.
Yeah, I kind of agree with Captain Blackbeard. The better version of Newt is with Akbar. Akbar lead with R2, Leia, Zombie, Acolyte. Star Wars
I beg to differ.
I swear to God, I've heard that. I've seen that name somewhere before. This is completely
cool.
messing with my brain.
See, I've been using the classic Newt team,
something
except
familiar.
instead of R2, I use
Maybe I'm
Sith
just
Assassin.
Cray.
Say again.
You know,
instead
instead of
of R2, you use
R2 I use Sith Assassin. Under a Newt lead, she can one-hit almost any character in the game.
Really?
Yeah. Like, bye-bye Baze. One shot.
I'm bringing up Sith Trooper right now, and I want to run Sith Trooper and Sith Assassin with the Night Sisters. I saw that on a big boy shard somewhere, and it physically looks so badass.
Yeah, and the thing about Sith Assassin that's nice is if you Omega her basic, if the opponent is debuffed, she re-stealths.
Oh.
Word.
Maybe that's why mine's not working for me very well. Maybe I don't have the proper Omegas on her. Remember I was complaining about her?
Let's do a Mad Lib. Since we got the time now, we should do a Mad Lib.
All right.
You got any ready to rock and roll there, Team Money?
Mission accepted.
It is unavoidable.
Sir Loki asks, you guys still at it?
I'm not acknowledging Loki. He was supposed to be on. He failed me for the last time.
For the last time.
Oh, I'm afraid Sir Loki would be quite unavailable to do the stream tonight.
I'm just looking for one here. Give me a moment.
All right, guys. We're going to do a Mad Lib just for you guys for hanging in there with us. Still got like almost 100 people watching us and stuff. I mean, that's pretty impressive, man.
Absolutely. I think I just gotta suck it up and buy one of these games or one of these books.
What books?
Like there's Star Wars Mad Lib books.
Oh, they actually have those?
Yeah.
What have you been downloading? Like PDF files and stuff?
No, I think they come like as a physical book.
Oh, really? Interesting.
Right on.
Okay. Sorry, I'm gonna need a few minutes. Talk amongst yourselves. Take more questions.
Awkward silence.
Or awkward silence.
Welcome back to NPR. We have a strange combination tonight of Star Wars Galaxy Heroes meets Game of Thrones. Send your questions in now. We've got the phone number up. Love to hear your responses. T-Money's not drunk yet, so that's a good thing.
This is the beer man. I'm so hardcore now. Beer's like doesn't get me drunk. Usually it's like a half a beer and I'm like, yay, let's do stupid shit.
All right, Andrew Bruce needs some
I'm on my way
laughter.
there.
All right, T-Money, we want you to get the good Mad Lib. If you fellas,
I know.
I will ram my fist into your stomach.
I take your Mad Libs very, very sacredly. And
Oh, good.
very
I thought you were going to give us some shit. I mean, we don't want that. I mean, hell, who wants to relive the 1984 season with the Chicago Cubs? We need laughter in our lives.
Okay, I have one.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to say no.
Especially for parents out there, if they know the book, If You Give a Mouse a Cookie. It goes like, if you give a mouse a cookie, he's going to ask for a drink of milk. If you give him a drink of milk, he's going to ask for a straw. After he finishes his milk, he's going to ask for a napkin. And it just goes on and on and on. So
Okay,
that's what we're doing right now.
You need a straw for milk.
Well, I mean, some people don't like to touch their lips to foreign glass. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm not an expert or anything.
Okay. Chitty chat. Let's get some nouns and verbs and adjectives.
Hey, T-Money, I've got a question for you.
An animal and a location.
Hey, quit singing, you crazy girl. Hey, I've got a question, T-Money. If you had a choice between Admiral Thrawn and the Emperor, who would you choose?
Admiral Thrawn and who?
The Emperor, of course.
Oh, Jesus. That's an insulting question.
Big
for
one.
those
It's not rocket science.
fans among us. Thrawn.
Oh, you made a
Thrawn
wise
is
choice.
a beautiful blue god.
If you had chosen the Emperor, I would have just told you about his wrinkly balls. It's awful.
Yeah, like if that like, you know, like force shock did that to his face, what would it do to his balls and his cock?
Good point.
Well, if you're wondering, there is a picture in the Nerf Herders chat.
Oh, yeah.
Hey, Schwartz says, I touched my lips to your Glass Ranger. Well, I don't know if that's a wise
Oh, my.
thing. Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Oh, my.
Okay.
Right. T-Money, you
Oh,
tell them how the Mad Lib works. And
so, a Mad Lib is a story with a bunch of blank spaces in it. What our job is to fill those blank spaces with nouns and verbs of our choice. It's more fun when you're risky and you take a little chance. Give us a word that's disgusting.
Say vagina. It's like my favorite
super
word.
Sexual, and I'll stick it in, if you know what I mean.
Hi.
Lopsided rectum. Andrew Bruce, have you played this before? Yes, you have.
Furry starfish. Fantastic.
Okay, let's see. Lopsided rectum. Would that be a food, an animal? Let's make it a noun.
Is it a food?
It's
an
nuts,
animal or mineral? All right, what do you need, T-Money? Let us know.
Nut sack. Flaccid.
Yes, let's use Durgent too, right behind it.
Durgid?
Durgent.
Urgent.
Spell it?
D-U-R-G-E-N-T.
D-U-R-G-E-N-T. Oh, sometimes people are smarter than me. What kind of word is that?
Wouldn't you like?
Is that an adverb?
What is Durgent?
Son of a gun, we need no adverbs, people. Dish soap. Schwartz, you need some work. Weenus. There we go.
Of course, Weenus would make an appearance.
Schwartz says, you have no idea who I am, do you, Ranger?
I've been drinking
Free starfish. I missed that one. Animal free starfish.
Swartz. Off the top of my head.
It's Pastor.
Oh, that's Pastor.
Oh,
I was like, oh, I recognize that
I was
that
sitting there going for a
avatar.
second, like,
I miss you, Pastor. I keep asking, like, Pastor Leon, can he berate
that
me?
name sounds so familiar, but I'm just too tired to. It wasn't clicking.
Vagina. What's the other one that's not what? Mangina. I like that one.
Butt puss.
Location, can that be Mangina?
Voluptuous butt puss.
Voluptuous butt puss?
Oh my god. The Whopper.
Somehow I get a feeling this one's got hurt.
Yes,
He's
the
a
damage
Whopper.
is
Dry stroke. I think that's a verb. Niblets. I don't know what that is. Can that be a food?
Sweater puppets.
Pardon me?
Sweater puppets.
Weather puppets?
Sweater puppets.
Sweater puppets. I knew that.
I haven't heard that one in a long time.
Wow.
Or breasticles.
Yeah.
Breasticles.
Bubicles.
Taint scab. Wow, that definitely is Pastor. Hi, Pastor. Pastor, is that a food or a noun?
Well, it could be both.
Pompino. Some of these I don't know. Balloon knot. Pompino. I don't know. I have a feeling those are just over my head. Okay, I need to read this out. Alibaba and the 40 Rebel says, the Chiss were a blue-skinned, near-human sentient species that possessed red eyes and dark blue hair. Males and females have the genital organs opposite to humans.
Word.
That's not what my Nerf herder dirty chat room shows. Which it's kind of sad because, I don't know, kind of makes Thrawn sexier. But anyway. Puppies. Oh, sweater puppies. Yeah, definitely. I put puppets.
Yeah, it is
Sweater
puppets.
puppies.
Sweater
My
puppets.
God.
It is sweater puppets.
It is sweater puppets. Oh, we have a difference of opinion here. Okay, orgasmic dungeon. I'll take it. I need a game.
Battlefront 2.
No.
No.
Ooh, I got an
Monopoly.
Omega and a Zeta. Ooh, very nice.
Boggle.
Think mean. What does this
You
say?
said a game. Right?
Yeah, a game. I don't know. I was going to put orgasmic dungeon games, but I... Suckle buckets. Pastor.
You know he's coming correct.
Butt noogie. Love that.
Butt noogie.
Props.
Fantastic.
Butt noogie? Let's have that as a game. Oh, strip poker. That's the game. Okay, strip poker. Good one.
Pin the tail on the butt puss. No.
Here's a good
word.
Okay, what do I have?
I can't get over it.
Butt noogie. Let's go butt noogies, because I need a plural there. I'll do that again. Three-legged race. Butt sock.
Nice.
Butt sock. I'm almost out of... I might be out of nouns. I'm out of nouns. I need food. I need food. G-spot's not. Whore chest.
Spam.
What's that?
We used spam last time.
Spam. Yes, spam. Spam's always good. Spam's like, you're not going to turn away spam. Fleshlight or butt puss. It's going in. Butt sock.
Gotta have butt sock.
Butt sock. Then you're feeling all alone. I need another verb. I need 3 more verbs, 4 more verbs, 5 more verbs. Verbs. I need verbs, folks.
Verbs. Walla walla verb verb verb. Verb is the word.
The verb's the word.
Verb is the
Verb,
word.
verb.
Don't you know about the verb? Well, everybody knows how to verb.
Eye bogeys. Do you know what a verb is?
It's not eye bogeys. What is a verb, T-Bunny? Explain to the young boys and girls out there in TV land.
A verb is an action word such as running, jumping, playing, and frolicking.
That's what I was about to say.
Squeezing. Squirting. Throbbing. Location. I need location. Pulsating. Throb. Let's see what I need here.
Quivering.
I'm waiting. I know that there's a good one coming. It's coming. Come on, people. Uranus. Thank you.
How about the dark side of Uranus?
The dark side of Uranus. Okay. Butt cheek slapping. Immolating. I don't know what that is, but it sounds a little bit too much like
burning. It's the same as burning.
Yeah, but in a horrible fashion.
Oh, okay. I like that. Just cleaning this up a little bit here. Stroking, we have entering defenestrating. I'm going to use immolating because then if I use that, I can learn from it. Okay, so I think we have it. Okay, I think we have it.
Word.
As usual.
She'll be back.
Give me 5.
All right, let's talk about our feelings, fellas.
Well, I'm happy. My wife left with her sisters and
girls'
friends
night
for a
out.
girls' night. Yes, leaves me with game all by myself. Dad never gets to sit with just being quiet. Some vodka.
Mm-hmm.
It feels good. Feels real good.
Hey, you know what else feels good? Putting your hand on a stove for an hour when it's lit. Talk about barbecue.
I thought you were going to say an ice cold Budweiser.
No, that's afterwards. I mean, you have to dull the pain.
Bastard.
Probiotics help keep you regular. Oh, you're a sick man, Swartzy. That's why I love you. Let's see if anybody's still around. We got 80 people still hanging out. All right. All right. Yeah, let's make good old Andrew laugh his self to coma. This happened a couple times.
Oh, the damage is coming.
Yes, we have to prepare ourselves. We've taken damage before, some worse than others.
May the catapult be with you.
And also with you.
I need one more verb, my friends. Can I have one from our Skype posse?
Yeah, posse. Help out.
Strokey.
Slacking.
Squatting.
Squatting. Thank you. Okay. First noun. This is a good one. Okay.
All right. We ready?
Are you ready, kids? Brace
all right,
yourselves.
Let's brace ourselves.
I'm not going to do my pirate voice tonight.
Okay. Very slow, methodical. Take our
I'll
time.
do my mom reading a book voice.
Okay, good.
If you give a furry starfish spam, he is going to ask for a lopsided rectum. When you give him the lopsided rectum, he will want to squat.
He'll want the what?
No. He will want to dry stroke. When he is finished, he will want to squat. Then he will squeeze and... Uh-oh, I need another verb. Fuck, there's a lot of verbs. Verb, please. Line.
Bouncing.
Then he will squeeze and bounce to the itchy nutsack. Since that doesn't work out, he will want to go to the dark side of Uranus.
All that to get to the dark side of Uranus, huh?
On the way, he will see a taint scab and will want voluptuous butt puss.
Oh my god.
Then you will have to take him or her to the mangina. He will squirt. When he is done, he will ask you for some niblet.
Okay.
On the way home, he will start a game of strip poker.
Word.
When you finally get home, you'll have to throb. Then, doesn't make a
It's been a hard day at work. What are you planning on doing, Bob? Well, I feel do some throbbing.
Just throb.
Yeah, throb.
Yeah.
What are you doing? Oh, throb. What are you doing? Oh, same thing. Then you will want sweater puppets. You'll have to find an orgasmic dungeon and butt noogies. When he sees the butt noogies, he will start to cheek slap. Then he will squirt out of suckle buckets. Of course, when he is finished, he will want to emulate.
God.
He will ask for a lopsided rectum, and chances are, if you give him a lopsided rectum, he's gonna want spam.
Oh Lord.
Nice.
That I shouldn't have done. That's a really cute book, and that's ruined for me.
Wow.
Like, let's put all the dirty words we know into a row.
Jesus. Ooh.
Ugh. I want to
Hey.
read the prayer one again.
Curiel's back. I put the kiddos to bed, so I'm here to party now.
Well, you missed the Mad Lib.
Nice.
Yeah, you did. You missed the best part. And now we're leaving, so.
No, we're not leaving.
No, I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding.
Yeah, Cubs running behind, so I'm going to keep going until he says he's ready to rock and roll, which he said within an hour. So we got some time to chill, and if you got more questions, throw them in there, guys. Remember to like the channel, give us a thumbs up, subscribe so you can get all the latest, greatest, and content of the RSG channel, and get all the latest content that we're putting out there. If you want to get something from the RSG store, we have their store. You can download the iPod, the iPad, download the iPodcast and all that good stuff, and yeah. So there you go. There's the public announcement.
Can I give a little? Can I give a
wait,
little
there's
plug?
more.
Wait, there's more. We have other people that are streaming that would like to pimp their shit. Go ahead, T-Money.
No. I wanted to say, like, when you like or comment on a live stream, what it basically does is it helps the video to come up in the search engine, because each of us is like an individual, and Google knows that when we like something, it kind of legitimizes it. So if everybody who listens to the live stream likes it, then it's going to be a lot more easier to find it for other people. And if you comment on it, that's even better, because it's actually, probably shouldn't say this, but even if you like it up or down or don't like it, it still counts towards kind of legitimizing the video and helping the search engines to find it so that other people can find RSG's stuff and check them out.
Word.
And I'll add to that one as well. If you do dislike the stream, please let us know what we're doing wrong,
Right?
Mm-hmm.
because
Yeah,
it helps us
yeah.
make the stream better.
That's right.
And it helps you learn to be an adult.
Word.
Sorry, that wasn't for you, Grim. That
Right.
was for the people disliking.
No, it's all good. I like constructive criticism as long as you just like, you're poopy heads. Okay, well, delete that message.
Not a peepee head. He's a peepee pants.
Yeah. You're a cockamouth. Like, okay.
What? Did you say I'm a cockamouth?
Cockamouth. You know what that is.
don't know what that is. I think I'm going to change my Nerfer's nickname to that. Cockamouth.
Well, you're a poo-poo head.
Cockamouth. Oh, like a poo-poo mouth. I am a poo-poo mouth.
Yeah.
I didn't make up that vernacular, Team Money. It's been around for a while.
Oh, yeah. That's like we're going 5 years old. I just didn't realize it. It's cool. I'm cool with that.
Word.
All right.
Got a question, guys. Get them in. Well, we've answered quite a lot of questions. We had a boatload of questions on Jedi Academy this morning. Good Lord. It's impressive.
Yeah, you guys are blowing up on there, hey? It's been awesome.
I need to dispel some false news.
Huh?
I need to dispel some false news.
Okay, what's the false news?
The review Warrior did of a Grim was not this Grim.
Oh, Lord.
So please, stop PMing me.
leave our Grim alone. Find the right Grim.
I logged in this morning. I logged in this morning to Discord to 52 messages of people asking me why I had Warrior do a roster review, which I didn't.
Fake news, totally fake news.
I was like, oh, what did I do now?
Oh my God, I'm popular. People like me. Wait, what's this question? Wait, what? No!
Oh,
and someone.
There is a question.
Oh, sorry, that was my
butt. Me and my girl, we really like this show, and we're getting a little bit excited.
Word?
Yeah.
All right. What's the question?
It's from Andrew Bruce. He said earlier about Newt, they were advising to hat teams. I said he needs to gear Old Ben for Arena, as he's more than capable for top 100 Arena.
That is correct.
Yes.
No, it's correct. I mean,
yeah, I mean, Newt's like a garbage team, and everybody in Territory War is like... Lots of guilds are combating that, right? Because if you look in your Territory Wars and you see, oh, look, one toon is gone and it's the tank. You know what? They're probably using Newt against you and just like whittling you down. So it's very gimmicky. Who knows if it's going to last? Old Ben's going to last, you know?
Yeah, Old Ben's
Chase is going to last. But you don't need to put any gear into Newt either. So it depends who you have. Like, you could just get him in Arena, do nothing basically, and then have like a cool little team you can screw around with.
Yeah, for Territory Wars, the Newt team is a sniper team. You go in and wipe out their leader and say, have at it, guys.
How about now?
How about it?
And I might be a little bit drunk now.
Word?
Yeah, I'm there.
I never thought I'd say
this is good whiskey.
Tiny Rick.
I'm trying to get there. I finally got my kiddos to bed, so it's time to get serious about this drinking, dude.
That's what I'm talking about. I have to cut back because I'm getting ready to record.
We all just took 5 shots. You should do that because you missed it.
Yeah, no. T-Money.
You don't think I'll do it? You don't think I will?
Yeah, I think I'm dead.
I'll do it with you. Let's do it.
No, let's. Oh Lord, no.
I'll finish my beer.
Don't listen to T-Money. She will get you tore up from the floor up.
1, 2, 3, go!
Oh Lord. Well, I think that's the end of questions because no one's going to be coherent enough to actually pick up the questions.
I really shouldn't have done that.
Any idea?
Because this is really good whiskey.
Pop up again. This is Bravo Dunk.
Huh?
I've been doing a good job with questions.
When will R2 come back?
Boy,
when was he last out? November? When was the R2 out? November?
So he came in connection with who did we need him to get?
Who?
CLS.
Yeah.
And CLS came in November. No, it wasn't too long ago. Wasn't it December that he came?
December. He's not going to be here till March, I think. Right? If they're doing the rotation correctly, but you never know with CG. But I mean,
I think BB-8 might be back pretty soon, though. Hey,
he'll be back this month, I think.
Yeah,
I hope so.
February.
Then I'll actually be able to unlock.
Is he going to be around the 16th?
I don't know.
He might, and he might not.
How far could a running joke run if a running joke could run?
Jump?
Pretty dope.
far.
How many mods could a modbot mod if a modbot could mod bots? What mods?
Bot.
Almost
I'm pretty
had
sure
it.
R2's on a 3-month rotation. He won't be back until March or April. I mean, that's what I'm thinking.
God damn it.
That sounds like a logical answer right
I
there.
know. I mean, I'm using my brain. How dare
Okay.
Oh, yeah. The same site that I'm specking on, yeah, it's saying R2's going to be back in March 8th or whatever.
I? Look at the
Did
big
you
brain
say the
on
site that
Ranger.
you're spanking on?
I'm specking.
Specking T-Money. What is... Oh, Lord. Here she goes. The alcohol's going to come...
It's that new math.
Alcohol is flowing through her.
Dude, you want to know about new math, man? Dude, I broke out a spreadsheet today that would make
Waiting for this
Matt
one.
Damon on fucking Goodwill Hunting.
Damon.
Gaming.
Wow. You know, Finity will love you.
Oh, dude, it was
Long time.
awesome, man. And then I was like, so me and Mad Dad talk all the time. I fucking bug him all the time, and I was like, dude, the math works. He's all, what are you talking about? I'm like, dude, I did it. Dude, the math works. And he's like, what? I'm like, if it's on the 16th, it works. It was awesome. It was a moment of glory. It was a moment of glory.
Yeah, take that.
Blink twice. Blink twice, Ranger. Blink twice if it's on the 16th.
1, 2, 3. Shit. Oh, yeah.
So, yeah, we got one more question, if you guys are down for it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay. Jose Garcia. I think that's how you pronounce his first name. I'm studying the top 50 with JTR Gear 12, R2 Gear 12, Thrawn Gear 12, BB-8 Gear 11, and GK 5 Gear 11. I guess 5-star Gear 11. Do y'all think beefing up BB-8 to G12 and getting GK to 7-star Gear 12 will get me into the top 20?
Not gonna get you in the top 20, it'll get you top 5. If you have the correct mods, yeah. But I mean, mods do make a difference at that level. But absolutely, are you kidding me? That's a top 5 team. Just look at the meta report in Star Wars Galaxy of GG, Star Wars Galaxy Heroes.gg, and it'll proofs in the pudding. Then you look at the teams that are. You look at the top leader, which is Rey, and then you look at the different team combinations. It's Rey with BB-8, R2, and General Kenobi, and then it's a combination of either Thrawn, OG Han, or Old Ben. I mean, that's a top 5 team right there. Word. Let's see if I can get another Zeta. I got one. Let's see if I can push my luck. I got an Omega and a Zeta the last challenge. I'm going in. I'm going to see if I can get another one. See if the RNG guys. See if the RNG guys are with me tonight. Let's see what's going on. Do I have the luck of the Loki or do I have something else? Oh my god! I got another Zeta.
Oh, nice!
Word.
Congrats.
They're with me. They're with me.
Got another question.
Oh, cool.
Andrew Bruce, how can I guide this year 2 player to top 20 in Arena? I've said Old Ben as he does not have GK.
What team is he running though? I don't understand. I mean, Old Ben's fine, but it depends on who you're running. Is he running Sith? Is he running Empire? Is he running Light Side, Dark Side? Is he running CLS? Is he running? Who's he running? Inquiring minds would like to know.
Yeah, we're like super nerdy.
Right
so
now.
if you send questions about like, your arena team or whatever, send your ally code, send your Star Wars Galaxy of Hero to GG link or your game name so we can find it and then we can super nerd out on you.
Word.
Like you deserve to be super nerded out on.
I prefer the term dork. Thank you very much.
Do you?
Yes.
I find dork very derogatory. I would not be okay with someone calling me a dork. Nerd? Yeah, baby, I'm a nerd.
What about geek?
That's okay. I'll call you a dork from now on, Graham, if that's what you prefer.
What about geek?
Somehow I get a feeling I'm going to regret this.
Just going into the Nerf herders to change your nickname. No, I won't do that. What was I gonna change my nickname to though?
I don't know. What was it?
You said something.
I said
Oh,
something?
the what was it? Crappy mouth or something like
Cockamouth.
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 But I
That's
thought
it,
it was
yeah.
like cock a la mouth or like
No,
cock.
no, we're not
Hey.
French Canadian.
Hey, I got a silly question. So, if I have Darth Vader as the lead with his Zeta, and my TIE Fighter pilot, which is fast as shit, goes first, does his AoE remove turn meter if it procs?
Yes.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Jinx.
Fuck. That's a game changer, bro.
Yeah. Any Empire tune under Vader removes turn meter, whether he's. I don't think he needs to have the Zeta. I think that's his basic ability. His basic leader ability of the Zeta just makes the.
No, that's a
time
Zeta.
stick.
That's a Zeta. I gotta spend money. I gotta spend a Zeta on it.
No, I think the Zeta makes the damage over time stick. The turn meter
Yeah, that's
manipulation happens before that.
Really?
Let's
Yep.
look.
Okay, so Andrew Bruce replied back to which team was he running. He said CLS, Wiggs, and Leia.
Ugh, yeah, Old Ben would definitely be a team you want to use.
It's just so hard to gear.
They're all hard to gear. Old Ben especially, my God. Damn near 9 million portions of Corbantes by the time I'm done with that butthole.
So Vader on his on the level 5 ability on his leader, that's when he gets add 25% chance to remove 10% turn meter on a hit. And then on his Zeta, it's plus 25 turn meter reduction chance, so it's 50-50 to remove 20% turn meter. Enemies immediately regain damage over time for 2 turns whenever damage over time expires on them while Darth Vader is alive.
Oh, so it's just, okay. There you go. So it's just an amped up version. Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, just get more. They get more.
Right.
Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, I was pigeonholed, or my focus was so narrow on it that I didn't realize it was on the basic leveling up process. Okay.
They also get, what else do they get?
Okay.
They get offense with that. They get 30% offense and unresistible turn meter. I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, I think who's all still on the call? I think.
Oh, we're all still
Who it
here. From
is.
the looks.
Oh, cool. No, I
Sure.
think that my idea was to run Grand Moff Tarkin as the lead because of the 30 speed, so that I can get my Palp just fucking mod him out with speed, so he can just go off. But,
I love Tarkin lead.
dude, I'm telling you, like,
Have you played with his basic? There's a video out there that was so mad I didn't think of it because I love Tarkin lead where he's against Xeris and just goes basic. It's so boring. It's just like basic, and everybody else is just kind of keeping him alive. There's Shore Trooper on there or whatever. And like 4 minutes into the match, he lets off his AoE after doing basics the whole time and just wipes everybody out.
Yeah,
and a lot
great.
of the tunes had a little bit of protection on them too. Like it was
yeah.
It was
That's
very, very cool, and you can do that. You can do that little trick in Dark Side territory battles too.
No, I'm so excited from going from a Phoenix team that's like self-sustained. You know what I'm saying? Like they're pretty vanilla, pretty boring because they can duke it out with anybody. But dude, living on the edge without a tank, oh, God, I just can't wait.
Totally,
Dude.
man.
Oh, I fucking can't wait.
That's totally what it is.
We got a couple more questions if you guys are
Yeah,
down.
let's fire them up because I just got heard from Cubs. I need to start getting, I got to start shitting her old down.
Okay, we got one from Curtis Arnett. Anyone use Chopper in Arena outside of a Phoenix team? I'm thinking of trying him in a CLS meta team in place of GK. Rebel who taunts and has droid synergy.
Yeah. I love
Definitely
Chopper. I'm
try it.
gearing him right now. Good
So
old
does-
Maurice has some videos. If you look up good old Maurice, his channel, he's got a couple of cool videos with Chopper and really goes into depth with him.
So I'm assuming
And I
that would be like Chopper, BB-8, R2D2, CLS, and who?
Well, probably not BB-8 though.
Probably not
I don't know.
BB-8. Probably like
Well, if he's
CLS
going for
Han.
droid synergy.
Yeah,
Mm,
just with R2,
but
I
they
think.
don't really need BB-8. All BB-8's for is potency.
Hmm.
Probably CLS, Han, R2, what's his doodle, Chopper, and who? Eris. I don't know.
Yeah.
All right.
Another Thrawn. Yeah, Thrawn would be good.
Yeah, Thrawn, yeah.
GK is the best tank. His auto taunt doesn't beats everything. It's like I'm gonna hit this tune, and then if I crit on them, they get crit protection plus dude's gonna taunt, right? Whereas you can just you can wipe Chopper's taunt off, and then he's got to wait for whatever it is 3 turns in order to get it back up. Like it's old Ben, you can Zeta and it comes back up right away, but GK is just the best tank around. I think you'll struggle. I think it'll be a struggle.
And Chopper's taunt only stays up for like 1 round, right?
That's right. Yeah. Oh, actually, maybe it's less than that. Maybe it's just a two cooldown because it's such a quick little. Let me check.
Right. His evasion is clutch though.
Yeah, and any team there's teams that get bonuses from evasion. That might be something to look at. Three turns. So taunt for 1, off for 2.
Mm.
And I don't think he's as tanky as GK either. What's his max?
They're saying in chat it's 1.
Yeah, I was just getting ready to say that. Took me a second.
Health. Okay, so health is 31 for Choppy. It's weird.
All right, here's some theory craft for you. So do Team Titans, and I can do this. My line is good on this. Do Team Titans without CLS, but add Ezra.
Not as good.
No.
Not even close.
Why is it not as good?
Because if you think about the team, right? R2, CLS, with the lead, with the counter chance and everything, I mean, that team just wrecks shop, man, because of the counters.
Plus, CLS regains health and protection. His
Right.
defense is, with the tenacity when he's on when he's on defense, it's crazy. It's not even
Right. Well, I mean that's okay. So you're saying when you leave him overnight, he's really good. But I'm talking about like when you're attacking, right?
Yeah.
So
He just doesn't hit as hard as CLS.
No, just doesn't
Right.
offer as much. And
He's not a replacement for it. Unless
Hold
you're on
on.
a team where you're calling assists or something like that, and the team's benefiting from
Ezra and that
The
team
fist
just
falls?
it falls apart. It's the synergy. Think of the synergy and what that team does. Who's your leader first of all? General Canova.
GK.
Okay,
Yeah.
and GK
So you
only
got
has so you got
GK.
GK and Ezra getting advantage because they're Jedi. The rest of the team is
Right.
really nothing, right? I mean, you're not you lose quite a lot by going with Ezra. I mean, it's I dare you to put your team in there and see what happens. You'll drop like a log, dude.
Well, no, I'm just
Yeah.
saying. There's a defense. Yeah, that's just a given, right? I'm talking about.
Well,
this is
any
a,
team can beat any team on offense. However, without CLS in that setup and that lineup, I mean, you're missing out on so much stuff that he can do, right? I mean, Ezra only does the assist,
And dispel.
he can dispel. However,
Right.
that's it.
Like
Yeah.
he's a pretty vanilla, straightforward dude.
Right, but
Right.
okay. So what does CLS do over that?
Well, not only
turn
does
meter manipulation, and
he can pretty much his debuff. I mean, he can counter,
regenerate health.
He can regenerate his health and protection. I mean, he can do all kinds of crazy stuff. You know, plus he gives any rebels on your team the counter chance. I mean, he does quite. That's why he's such a disgusting character.
Yeah. Right? No, I get it. I'm just before I can get
now if
CLS.
You put Ezra with CLS,
oh no, if you don't have CLS, that's a different story. Like if we're talking like, can it be a replacement for it till I get him? Like Ezra's great. Like he's the damage dealer. Like
no,
not Ezra. Yeah,
but until you get him, like if you have Ezra,
I would go with a whole different lineup. I mean, that's the lineup has to make sense, right? So if you're putting Ezra in under a GK with say Thrawn, R2, and OG Han, right?
That's exactly the team. Yeah,
it just doesn't work as well. Can you win on offense? Possibly, but Night Sisters you're going to get owned. Jedi Ray you're going to get owned. Right, you could probably beat I think even CLS team you're going to get owned.
Yeah,
you know, I mean, think of the 3 meta teams, and does that team stack up against those 3 teams in Arena? And the answer is no. You're just going to get owned, even on you're facing teams on defense. Even if the AI, let's say Night Sisters, you're going to get crushed. Jedi Ray, pretty much, especially if they're running like a General Kenobi, you're going to get crushed, right? With 2 tanks. CLS that has a CLS, I mean, that's rough.
Yeah, I don't know. I think it's worth building for the next 3 months, though, right?
I don't.
Or
I think your energy is your energy spent just in other areas.
I geared Ezra to 11 to run an arena, and I regret it. I don't use it. I put him in TW squads to make things look scary because he's gear 11, but he really doesn't do a lot. Like I would have much rather spent my gear on something else. I think there's a couple teams that they're not my teams, so I think people might be doing stuff with them, so I don't want to share. But it's like there's a couple teams that like, oh, maybe you could fit them in here and there, but
I mean, you're better running with General Kenobi. You're better running Rex with Zaris, Tarkin, or not Tarkin, but Thrawn and R2. That team will get you much better progress than trying to run those other 4 with an Ezra. Right? I mean, there's a reason why teams are meta, because meta means, you know, tactical advantage, right? Most efficient, tactical advantage at the moment.
Right.
What's going to give you the best bang for your buck? And that team compared to
Rex Lead is still legit. Lots of guys climbing and getting first with Rex Lead, and he's a great value for money. He's got a decent ship. He's That's who I would go. If you don't have Rex, I would definitely go with him.
Honestly, I was beating Night Sisters when I had Rex lead until, but now that I got the CLS lead, I can't beat him.
I mean, well, Mad Dad pointed something out in chat that his shard is considerably younger than most of ours, so he might not have to be running up against all those teams.
Okay, so let's say you're going against a Wigs or a Sith team. I mean...
Yeah, Wigs is great too, but it's just about gear, especially if you're a young player.
It's hard for me to imagine. I mean, I guess I've never played with CLS, but it's hard for me to imagine the downscale of one character in that 4-man, in that 5-man
I know.
team.
Yeah, it's just a combination.
It's ridiculous, but it's true.
Ezra in that combination, I'm just saying, you're just trying to get the most bang for your buck, and even as a new and upcoming player, maybe you're on a newer shard. I'd rather run Ezra and Phoenix in a newer shard and get the advantages and benefits of that than I would farting around and put him in a Titan team that only works because it's called the Titan team. I mean, there's a reason why that's set up that way. Ezra's a great character, don't get me wrong. He does have his advantages and stuff, but when you think of a character in a team, think about, does that make sense in that team? What does it offer? And does the synergy work? What am I trying to accomplish? There are themes to each of these teams. When we say Trooper team, there's a reason why, because there is synergy there, right? First Order has a synergy. It wasn't always the case. That's why you see a lot of mismatched teams. But even Jedi Ray, I mean, they're starting to head this way more with synergistic teams with the lineups and everything. there are teams like the Titan CLS team where there are bits and pieces because of R2 and OG Han getting the Rebel tag and getting the benefits from CLS. But with Thrawn doing his thing and, General Kenobi doing his thing and other things, that's why it works so well. And there's ways you can move them around. Now, certain characters just don't work as well, is all we're saying. You could run it and maybe you can...
but
there's always little weird synergies like friggin' the Jawas and Newt, and like there's always things to figure out. But I think that I think if you're a newer player,
Ezra
like my recommendation for newer players is you need to take everything to gear 11, like focus. Take things to gear 11. You don't need like tons of tunes at 7, 8, and 9. Like you need to really focus your farming. And if you're going to do that, it's an investment. So I don't know when CLS is coming next. I mean, I guess it just came December, so maybe February, March. But if you're free to play, well, it might take you 2 or 3 months to gear him, right? So why get him and not have any gear for him? Farm the gear and have it. And you're maybe going to drop a little bit in arena, but then you have him, you gear him, bam, up to the top you go, right? Like you have to be thinking, ahead. I think you are thinking ahead. It's just
it's definitely a long-term strategy game. All about the gear. That's what I love about it. It's a long-term strategy game, and the decisions you make now are really like impactful in a month.
Oh yeah.
So like this whole stream is like really awesome, just talking it out,
Yeah.
But
meta, by the way, means most effective tactical advantage is an acronym, right? It's not an actual word.
God, such a fag. Seriously, meta?
That's what it means. I mean,
he like breaks down the acronym.
Well, some people were asking, what does that mean? I'm getting that sidebar. It's like, what is that? I'm like, what do you mean? Okay, that's what it means.
That's awesome.
No, Tragus makes a good point. You should not be chasing anything. You should never chase the meta. Stick to the plan. I mean, if you're a new player, just stick to a plan. I mean, catch up later on. I mean, you can't chase all the new shiny things they put out there.
Yeah.
Because something's going to come along and change the meta again. And if you don't have it, well, that's just the way the cookie crumbles.
And also,
fortune. I mean,
and that's the funny thing about me trying to put together that team is that team would be on my inroads, right? Like I have 7-star Thrawn. I will have 7-star R2D2.
Yeah.
I will have. They'll only be 5-star, but within a month, I'll have OG Han and I'll have Kenobi. So I was looking for that 5th piece, and I was like, dude, Ezra, like, dude, tell me.
Don't you have him already though? Like, don't you have him?
Oh yeah. He's my gear 10.
Ezra,
there you go.
I mean, Ezra works great in a Jedi team with Qui-Gon. He works well with Phoenix. I mean, there's certain ways that people have tested this stuff out. I mean, you just go YouTube and research this stuff. I mean, people talk about the breakdown of why this is.
I don't use YouTube. I just listen to you, Ranger.
Well, okay, so trust me.
If you have him
I wouldn't steer you wrong.
He's your bridge, right? Like if you have him already, he's your bridge to CLS. That's what I would do. It's like it's done. You're thinking ahead, and all of those tunes you named. I don't know about OG Han, but everybody else, GK. Who else did you talk about? Who's your 4?
Well, it's basically Team Titan with instead of CLS. It's
GK, Thrawn, and R2. They're all completely viable at 5 stars.
Yeah,
100% viable at 5 stars. Sure. Yeah, I got my GK. I guess in the middle of it all, but ran it at 5 stars. Lots of my players kind of were from little guilds and didn't have their General Kenobi early on. I really encouraged them all to get their gear and just get him right in because he's going to be squishier, obviously, because he's got less protection.
Yeah, you can.
I get 2nd and 1st every day.
Yeah,
so.
they're viable at those levels. I mean, because they're just that good. It's more to do with their kit and stuff that allows them to be such viable. Darth Nihilus is the same way. Bays can be used at 4 stars if you've got the modding gear. I mean, it's just the nature of who those characters are. Most tanks, other than Holdo, are pretty viable to use. There are exceptions, but most characters, especially the newer characters they put out, have become more viable at lower stars that you can use them as long as you have the gear and mods to hold them over, because it's what they do as a kit, not comparative their stats. And that's the important thing of what you're trying to do. All right, so I got to start wrapping this up. I got to get ready, guys. I know there's more questions out there, but I got to get ready. So we went an hour longer than we were, so we got almost 3 hours in. I think that's pretty good, right, guys?
Oh yeah.
It's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you, Ranger. Thanks for having me.
Yes, we always love our Canadian friend hanging out. You know.
Thanks for having me again, too, brother.
Yeah.
Appreciate it, man.
Team Money, you want to pimp the Nerf herders?
Yeah, I mean, our Imperial Trooper stream has about 1,000 views now. Our Ewok stream is like 300 or 400 because people don't realize how cool it is. Go watch the Ewok stream. I don't tell that to people because they're long. This one's really good. Skip all the BS at the beginning. Go like 10, 15 minutes in, and we nerd out on Ewoks for a solid hour. Everything you needed to know and more. So next week we have a bounty hunter faction boy. I'm super excited. He's like 18 years old, and he has a pretty a relatively like a lower GP account, but he's got like decked out all 6 G12 bounty hunters. You know, nice. these guys, it's not like a whale or like someone who's running a test account where they just kind of just have these, like, they love them and they know all about them. You can ask them absolutely anything, except what's the minimum gear requirements for something. So we do that research beforehand because they just, you know, they push through. But yeah, so bounty hunters next Thursday. And I'm thinking about doing some little, not sure yet, but I think we're going to start doing like little modding workshops. I'm going to do them for my guild, and I think we'll probably open them up to folks on the Discord channel as well.
Yep. And guys, if we didn't get your question tonight, that's okay. That's why we have the Discord set up. Got a great community of people in there, people with mad GP and all this other stuff that can answer your questions. That's why we have the Discord set up there, so you can network and get with other people that know the game, and we can help you out with those questions. So if we didn't answer it tonight, that's okay. Just go in the Discord. That's what it's there for.
Chime up on that. I'll be kicking back in the Discord voice chat for a little while after the stream ends. If anybody we've missed your questions tonight, I'll try to answer them as best as I can.
Nice. Hey Graham, I'm actually gonna get with you. I want you to look at my troopers, man. And
Graham, I'm coming, dude.
Yeah,
I'm coming.
So there you go.
Hey, real quick, just let you guys know, the Mad Dad SWGOH channel is gonna be firing back up again. We were down for a little bit, but we're gonna start hitting the ground hard with some cool shorties for all y'all, if you all digging the shorties. So it's some fun content. You guys will like it. You'll get laughs.
Absolutely, it's a great channel. Guys, check it out.
I just started watching it too.
Yep, it's good stuff.
Oh,
in there.
Thanks, man. Thanks, dude.
And remember, guys, support these channels. The reason we do all these extra content stuff and everything is to give other people on that are YouTubers and stuff to get a chance to pimp their stuff. We're pretty much the only, other than the Alliance, that stream consistently. Actually, we're the most consistent stream, and the reason we have all these people on is so that they can pimp their stuff, so they can build the community and give those guys an opportunity. And the best way to support the, they take time from their busy schedules and stuff to be here to answer questions, hang out, and have fun with you guys. So the best thing to do is support their channel, give them the thumbs up, subscribe to their channel. It helps them grow, and that's the thing that helps them out the most, so they can keep putting out this great content for you guys. Same thing for us. Give us a thumbs up, give us a thumbs down. If you give us a thumbs down, be constructive, tell us what you thought. That's what it's all about. We got a lot of great stuff coming up for you guys. Some exciting news. I'm just trying to get it locked in. We should be expanding our horizons. I'll just put that as that out there. But yeah, you guys, we appreciate our fans. We appreciate all the support, and that's what it's all about. So what I'm going to do, so Grim and those guys are going to go in the Discord, and if you want to go hang out with them, the Discord is linked below in the description of the video. Go hang out with them. They'll answer your questions, get with you about anything you have, especially if you're a new player. If you have questions and nobody's in there, just go to the Q&A section of the Discord, put your question in there, and we will get to it. There's tons of people watching that all the time, and they will answer your question and get with you. So that's what it's all about. So on behalf of myself, T-Money, Lady on Dane, who had to leave early, Grim, my boy Grim, Kay from the Mad Dog stream, my boy Penny Pinch, and who else was in here? I'm going blank.
Lady on Dane.
I said Lady on Dane, didn't I? Yeah.
Curiel.
I said Curiel. I said Kay.
The drunk guy at the end.
Penny Pinch. Okay. Sith Lord's here. Yep, Sith Lord. And my drunk Canadian apprentice of the dark side, T-Money. Thank you all for being here. We love you guys. You guys be safe. Enjoy the rest of your weekend. We'll see you on the Wednesday stream at 8 p.m. Eastern or whenever you can check us out. So be safe, and we'll holler at you later. Bye.
Peace.
Ciao.